up, big up, big up. We're back again. It's another with Watch Along. It's Brighton versus West Ham in the Premier League. It's a big top four clash. Graham Potter comes up against David Moyes' men, who have had a fantastic season this season with West Ham, and proves why he's still got it as a very, very good manager. But their top four hopes are on a win part. They are literally struggling to hold on to or have any chance to try and get into the top four, especially with their games coming. They've got, I think, 3 winnable games coming up, but it really depends on what goes on around now. So, yeah, we just saw Chelsea fuck it up again, right, in the FA Cup. It's not for the first time, and it isn't for everyone, unfortunately. I mean, I know my club's dead, but I can still take the piss out of them when I want to. Yes, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant result. Right. Big up to everyone. Please, as always, do leave a like on the video. Do hit the subscribe button. Do hit the share button. Please share it on all your socials. Get people watching. And up the like button. More likes the better. What are we at? We're trying to get up to 1.5k. So please do that now. Search Google. Let's have a look. So let's have a look. Share the screen. There we go. So there we go. Let's have a look. Lacazette's offered a new contract. There we go. Anyway, we're going to go back into... Let's have a look at lineups for this game. Brighton, they start with Sanchez in goal. Alzate, White, Webster, Byrne. Then Johan Bantz, Gush, Grobe, Basuma, Moda, Trossard, Welbeck. So where's Lamptey? Fabianski in goal for West Ham. Then there's Kufal, Dawson, Abonga, Cresswell, Sucha, Rice, Bowen, Lingard, Fornals, and Antonio. So pretty much a full strength side for West Ham, not so much for Brighton. Brighton have got Connolly on the bench. There's no, Lamptey must be injured then. He must be. Let's have a look at it on a different website. Let's have a look at. Have a look. There we go. So yeah, missing players: Solly March, Lamptey, Dunk, Morpay, Lallana, who's on the bench. So they're missing a lot of players, Brighton. So Avant, but then again, Bonner's doubtful, but still plays. Reece was doubtful, but plays. So was Cresswell, but they all play. So it's still an advantage to West Ham's, but he's taking a bit of a risk there because he could end up getting injured. But on the bench, they've got Randolph, Diop, Balbuena, Fredericks, Johnson, Noble, Ben Marmot, Udabeko, Yarmolenko, and For Brighton, they've got Jason Steele, Adam Lallana, McAllister, Kambonik, Cascado, Cicero, Andone, Connolly, Tao, and Zakiri. Brilliant. Right. So, yeah, West Ham. Let's have a look at the tables going into this game. Let's have a look at the table. So, bring this up. I should bring that down. Let's go look. Please do hit that like button, hit the share button, get your comments in, man. You're on the wrong StreamYard. Ah, fuck. I sent the wrong StreamYard, didn't I? I sent the wrong StreamYard. What one is it? What one is it? RD. Right, give me a sec. I'm just gonna go on Twitter and use it. I'm just gonna resend it. Don't worry, I'll be there in a few secs. I'm putting it in the community chat. Right. Don't worry, talk. I'm coming on. I'm coming, Brett. Don't worry, I'm coming. I'm doing it now. I sent it to Brett. Talk. I'm sending it to you right now. I'm literally doing it right now. There you go. It's done. It's done. I mucked the links up. Sorry, I do apologize. Fight against racism and equality and fight for full equality. Sorry about that.
Howdy.
Yeah, good.
Hey, nice to be back. Nice to be back.
Yeah, nice to be back. I recognize him from somewhere, but I can't remember.
Listen here.
Far out, dude.
I'm gonna tell you something. Y'all ain't from my neck of the woods, boy. I don't know what y'all are speaking up on, but it ain't my kind of
No, I just love it when they go far out, dude.
Far out. Cali boys right there, man. That's West Coast.
Yeah,
all over this great country, man. Different breeds of people everywhere.
He grew up in Manchester, and then he started talking to me like, "You want some? I'll fucking give it to you, mate." And he starts talking to me Cockney accent. I'm like, "Don't you talk to me in my fucking accent, man. Like, I come from London. I don't need to be taught my accent. Don't you fucking go there." Fucking
silly mug. Green and yard. There's no bit of fucking London in your life,
you silly mug. I'll fucking take you to the cleaners, mate. Right, I'll feed you to the pigs, right? Yeah. Feed it to the pigs, Errol.
Right, the country boys, man.
Have you seen that film? Have you seen that film, Brett? Snatch.
Oh, no, I didn't watch it.
Vinnie Jones, It's Vinnie Jones in it. He's got Jason Statham in the Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels. No, and he's on it. Yeah, Jason Statham also in Snatch as well. Honestly, Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels and Snatch. Watch the pair of them. Like, go find them and watch them. They are fucking funny as hell. Fuck, it is funny as hell. In that right talk.
Mm-hmm.
Feed them to the pigs. Feed them to the pigs, Harold. Do you know what nemesis means? Like, divine. Fuck, I remember my dad used to say. My dad used to say.
Matt can't be still eating his wings and pizza, man. You know. He's on a golf floor or what? Where's Brick gone?
I don't know. Where did he go? Where did he go? The game's kicked off, by the way. Peace. 6 pieces. I'm all together. Six pieces. Get rid of them. There's no point leaving the freezer. So he's leaving the deep freeze for your mum to discover, does it?
What happened?
Best thing to do is feed them to pigs. Starve the little first few days. They look like curry to a piss head. With the pig's digestion. You could do it afterwards though. But you don't want to be sick shit, do you now, do you?
Are you listening to it?
Oh, I love the film, honestly. Oh, fucking hell. That film's funny as hell. Oh, God. What is Foot United TV? Come on, red card. Red card. Talk as... Stop talking. He has gone quiet. Talk. He's disappeared. Anyway. Brighton come forward the ball down the right. Free open space. Should put the ball in the box. Squares it, cuts it back, and don't know what they were doing there. Brighton played it, cut it right behind them. So there's no way they were going to do it.
Sorry, what you say? I'm just going to be. I want to keep my eye on Declan Rice in this games.
How's this offside? He said, "Yeah, well, like you all telling me, like how many offsides at Arsenal was offside."
It was. So. Listen, if that's what the law says, it's offside. It's offside. Just get on with it. It's done. It's done. It's gone. Move on to the next game. Simple.
Oh, look at all these Chelsea fans fucking moaning. Honestly. They're moaning because what?
Not because the law was applied.
Yeah, they're moaning because of what? Like, yeah, you all keep moaning at Arsenal saying you can't have a guy at the rest, right? When that's the rules. Well, now you're moaning, so shut up. Right?
That's the rules. If you're offside, you're offside.
If you can't, if you're not good enough to be able to beat them, right, without needing the help of VAR, then you shouldn't be winning it in the first place. Dario, GC, Chelsea in the gutter. Yeah, they are. Graham Potter, right? Or League Honor. Was it that was it? Do you know what nemesis means? A righteous infliction of retribution manifested by an appropriate agent, personified in this case by an horrible me. And that's what I call my dad Brick Talks. He sounded just like him.
Because Brad Pitt plays the Irish guy, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He wants to I want a caravan for me ma.
He's ma.
Me ma. Ma, a caravan for me ma.
Blue.
I'd be throwing punches if I was Roman Abramovich. I'd be throwing punches. It's a nonsense. A nonsense. They wouldn't let him on the coach. I wouldn't let him on the coach. Tuchel wouldn't even get anywhere near the coach.
Announcement as well, 9th of June at 8 around about 8 p.m. Because I spoke to Flawless and I'm trying to get Carefree Lewis G to contact me and get involved because he did say he would be up for it. Right? Football quiz. I'm going to ask lead judges as well.
Yes.
So we've got an Arsenal fan, a Man United fan, a Chelsea fan. Hibbs could be the Man City fan. Charlie could probably be the Man City fan, I think. And we need.
But also the way.
We need a Spurs fan, man.
We'll give details a bit nearer the day of how it's going to work.
Yeah, I might contact Nuri. No, Tommy. I can ask Tommy from Spurs Life or Nuri, either one of all. I think Nuri might be busy though. But it's gonna be a big fundraiser, so we're gonna be trying to raise money on this channel, right? Should be easier now with the monetization as well. So more money will get involved in it. So that'd be brilliant. Chelsea will win nothing. United will win Europa League. Remind me closer to the time. Yeah, cool. Possibly. Actually, Yan City could be the Man City one. Just messaged her about it. So Man City and Hibbs could be the host, and I could be the Arsenal fan actually with Lee. We could team up. Voldemort and Steven. I contacted ASTV or something. Do you like Dags? Dags? Do you like Dags? Oh, dogs. Yeah, I like Dags. Oh, caravans more.
Private chat. Yeah.
That's what you get for switching.
Where's Matt and Britt gone? Anyway, by the way.
Well, there's Britt.
All right. A little bit of weather.
I'm just gonna say that's what you get when you switch and you don't give someone a chance to say anything.
So where's Matt? Matt, wherever you are, show yourself.
Show yourself.
Yeah. Sorry about that. Weather. Something happened. Restarted the laptop and now it's working perfectly.
Yeah, wicked.
Freaking technology, dude. You unplug it, plug it back in, and it works perfectly. Now all of a sudden,
I know.
It's like, well, how does that fix anything?
I know. It's like in the old days when in our house, when the telly was on the blink, you just went up to the side and smacked it in a certain place, and it'd be all right.
Right.
Oh,
yeah.
wicked. Leicester Till I Die has gone on TalkSport.
What?
Oh, dang.
Is it?
Just don't
We got a
tell
clip for it.
them. No, just don't tell them you have a YouTube channel.
Oh, yeah, right. Well, to
Yeah.
be fair,
Because-
that's probably how they found him.
Because they'll vilify you.
Oh, they will. They will.
Villa.
Yeah, them. They.
Right.
Talk Sport gonna vilify
Vilify.
you for being a click hunter.
Yeah,
They
remember.
know they're trying to vilify my ass.
Yeah, remember what they did to AFC. What they did.
AF. What?
What they did.
Blah, 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 blah.
No, to Robbie from AFTV.
Yeah.
Everyone knows about that.
Oh,
I-
dude.
I don't.
Pricks. Pricks.
Yeah, I know.
Don't
Don't
have
like
a
that.
YouTube channel. Just don't tell them. Otherwise, they'll crucify you for having an opinion.
Put my stuff back.
I feel sorry for Maya actually because Maya's now working with them.
Oh, yeah?
Did you tell them that? Did you tell them that they work for the terrorists? At one point, so they would have probably gone. Nah, you're not allowed because you had an opinion. Fucking wankers. Honestly.
Oh, dude.
I used to like TalkSport, and I used to like TalkSport.
No, do you know what really wound me up about TalkSport? When I watched the sacking of Emery next morning, they're all at the stadium after the Frankfurt game.
Oh,
I
Brighton.
was listening to DT. I was listening to DT's interview, right? And literally, put through. Ah, ball wasn't quite right. I'm telling you, if they got a decent striker, Graham Potter would have this team back up.
I don't, man.
They're
more
honestly.
than a striker away, though, aren't they?
They are. Oh, right. Half their team are out at the minute. Half their team are out. Dunk's out. Lamptey's out. Right. Moorpay's out. I'm telling you, you give them a decent striker, they'll be up the table.
And, like, nobody can say otherwise because Leicester, when they won the title, 5,000 to 1, everybody said, no, they're not good enough. They can't do it, blah, 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 blah. And they, gosh darn it, if they didn't do it. So you might be right. You very well could be right. And Graham Potter is a really, really good coach.
Would you say he's better than Nartel?
Of course he's better than Arteta. Of course he is.
Yeah, he has to be. The only thing is, with Arteta,
fucking much.
I think you're just looking at potential. Sitting behind Pep for how long? How can you not be a good manager?
Yeah.
Like how?
Well,
And maybe that's what's so. Well, yeah, that's the question for Arteta, I guess, and that's probably where you get a lot of the backing Arteta, because a lot of people, hey, you just have to believe it's a matter of time, just a matter of time. But I mean, how much time is too much, though?
I think Brighton could also do with another midfielder.
At least I'll right.
If you just watch, sometimes they make passes that are just not necessary. Like,
yeah.
Like there, why was that pass necessary?
Yeah.
He's got West Ham are giving them the space. So why pass it? Carry the ball forward.
Yeah.
Until carry it forward. You don't that way. You're not putting anybody under any pressure on your own team.
Yeah.
Just let them run to the space.
Go on.
That's one of the things I suppose would be like now. This is fine now to try and make the passes, obviously, but leading up to it, you make things happen much quicker.
Carry it if you can.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Get that ball through.
Oh, is that Rice?
Smash.
Declan Rice.
Go on.
See what I mean, Britt, about Declan Rice?
Right. It's it.
That's what we need, man. We need Declan Rice. We've got to have him.
At least our rival Fulham got relegated. Oh yeah, Tim. I'm sorry, mate. Winning the FA Cup's not for everyone.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's only a cup. It's only a final.
Yeah, that's what they say. It's only a Mickey Mouse Cup. We won't worry about it.
I'll tell you what. It will be serious squeaky bum time now, and now there will be some sort of questions being asked amongst themselves in that final against Man City. and Pep will take full fucking advantage.
Oh, he's
Can I-
chomping. You know he's chomping at the bit.
Yeah.
Can I just make a question? Right, even if Chelsea lose both finals, right? So
Yeah.
where they were at the midpoint of the season,
Mm.
it's still a pretty good season to be able to get out of it and still be in the top 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, hold on.
No, but
Yeah, but no. Listen, yeah, but Frank Lampard, he set everything in place for somebody else to just come along and try things that Frank Lampard might have well tried, but he never got the chance. So
True. So it's unfair to say Chelsea wouldn't be in this situation if they didn't.
It was
sack
going wrong.
Frank.
It was going wrong. It was never.
That's what
going
I
right.
think too. I think.
Yeah,
I think
think
the
it wasn't
same
going
thing,
right.
Stephen. I
you
do.
can't say that, Stephen. You can't say that.
How many games were they struggling and weren't really playing well at all?
I know, but
And you look at this Chelsea side now and look what they're doing.
look at Liverpool. How many games did it take Liverpool to turn it around? Bang.
Everybody turned it around though.
Very true.
Yeah, of course they
But
have.
that's Klopp. Yeah, but that's Klopp. Come on.
Don't matter. No.
This is
No.
Klopp. This is Klopp. That's you're playing. You're comparing Klopp, who's won a Bundesliga, right, and got to the Champions League with Dortmund, compared to Lampard, who's only had Derby County's experience. You can't compare the two. I'm sorry.
I'm not
you can't.
comparing them. You compared them, I didn't.
No,
No. It doesn't work like that, Stephen. I'm selling these. Frank Lampard went out and identified certain players who are now doing the bit. Well, apart from today, I've been doing the business. Frank Lampard just didn't get the time to see where they were going to fit, how it was going to work. He was trying it out and impatient, too impatient.
Well, it was working at one point.
Now,
And then it went down, and that's probably what was its undoing.
Yeah, it was working at one point, and then when it started going down, he couldn't find a solution.
Well, then when I said last night, and I said it before, when Tuchel goes out and buys himself some new players in the summertime,
we'll see.
Is he going to be in the same position Lampard was in?
Yeah.
Because he's got to then try and figure it out. You know what I mean? It's not guaranteed you're going to get it right straight away.
Oh, Tuchel will find it out.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Tuchel, he couldn't do what he was needing to do at Parrot.
Yeah. Mike, I was going nuts. Oh man, I was jumping for joy. What about you, man?
What's my reaction? The amazing Leicester City.
Brilliant.
I literally, when the offside came, I was like this. I was like, hey, you all moaning at me that I must just have to accept it as an Arsenal fan. And look what they're doing now on Twitter. All moaning about Stein. Fuck off. You're all telling me I should have been an Arsenal fan. I should accept it because we're shit. Well, now you got it back. So fucking have it. Winning the FA Cup isn't for everyone.
It is for Leicester, though.
But
nope.
Yeah. Well, controversial, right? But I think my man of the match, and I don't care what no one says, Luke Thomas from left back. Oh my God, what a player! He scored a screamer at Old Trafford. Yeah. What did you say, Talk?
I'd take Kasper Schmeichel, to be honest.
Oh, Schmeichel as well. Tillemans is a show.
Some of his saves were incredible.
Oh,
let's be brutally honest. Let's be honest. Every single Leicester player that stepped onto that pitch worked very well, and it's very hard. I mean, did you what? I think is it Martin Keown? Oh, I didn't have the.
I didn't get a chance. No, I didn't get a chance because of the commentary. But man,
So I didn't have the commentary on.
I saw Gary Lineker celebrating on BBC, and then I'm sorry, just like it was really. Ooh, it was really
The news flash here. There's a news flash. Just come through Twitter. Hold on. It's the sales of ready salted crisps have gone skyrocketing in London.
Oh, great.
And sorry, no. To add on top of that, they also brought out ready salted and vinegar.
Hey guys, I'll be back in a bit. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's all right, no worries. All they needed to now is order a fish and chip flavour.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how I can focus on this Brighton West Ham game after what has literally just happened at Wembley.
Yeah.
I'm obviously watching it, but it's. I mean, that's literally what football is about. No Super League would have. The Super League wouldn't have had
Super
what
League
we
could
just
do
had
that.
today.
You're gonna miss
Yeah.
that, and fans are back as well.
Oh,
Everton Rose in the chat.
Stop.
Everton Rose.
Big up.
If you want to, Everton Rose, if you want to come on for this watching, you're more than welcome to. I did put in a community chat.
Yeah, it'd be nice to go and get her opinion on that game.
Yeah, I remember after the Everton game, I put a super chain saying, "Right, yeah, well done, thank you, we're shit, we're done, yeah, well done, well played."
Door open, 3 points against Arsenal. Door shut.
Yeah. You're walking in, but pick up 3 points and walk back out again.
To be fair, in that Arsenal Everton game, Arsenal were quite decent. They just didn't take the chances, and Leno's mistake. Apart from that,
really, I was falling asleep.
You
see me all game. You see me all the watch along. I was doing this on my phone because I was just bored. I was so bored.
On Tuesday, right? Tuesday for me is literally the biggest day of my life.
I said it on Twitter now.
I just want to say as well something else. I forgot about this. Big up to Alex Scott for getting the job on the BBC hosting Football Focus. About time that a woman got a big job.
Alex Scott
on that.
Yeah. She knows more than bloody Jermaine Genius. And Jermaine Genius wangles his way into commentary.
She's great. I love Alex Scott.
Yeah,
I like Alex Scott. She's a great player, and I rated her as a great player for Arsenal. But when she tells me I need to start that Arteta's improving and I stick with him, get lost. No, I ain't believing in Arteta.
Thierry Henry would probably say that.
Big up to her for getting the job, for being the host, right? And absolutely damn right. It's about time, but I can't stand her opinion on Arteta, and I'd love to know what her opinion on Arteta is now. I'd love to know. Right? Probably some bullshit. Say, oh yeah, but he's only young. You've got to give him time.
To be fair, that's what everyone said about Ollie.
I said to my mum the other day, if she's telling me I have got, I'm about to cook. Okay, no worries. But like I said, I left the in the chat. So 8090 Red Podcast. You can get on if you want to. Anyone can come on if they want to. It's not a problem. But it's like I said. It's that I said to my mum. It's like, I'm sorry if they are telling me that Arteta has been making improvements and we've been playing well, right, for the standard of Arsenal, right. Then I'm sorry. I don't care if you've played for Arsenal. You don't understand the standards and values of this club. You don't. You obviously don't, and you need to stop supporting them right now.
Don't worry, guys. This isn't lager. This is a nice coffee. I'm not an alcoholic. I'm not an alcoholic.
Mike.
That's for Tuesday. That's for Tuesday night.
If I was to take even a little bit of that cold coffee, mate, I'd bark up. Can't. No way. Cold coffee's not nice.
Don't you like it?
No way, man.
I love iced coffee.
It's rank.
For me, it's a kit of tea. I've had tea.
Yeah, I like my tea, but I like proper coffee though, man. I've got to have coffee and a cafetiere. The French press, but hot. I ain't even drinking all that cold coffee, man. No way. Next time I'm about to cook.
If you're still free afterwards, you can jump on afterwards if you want to. No problem.
What are you cooking, Rose? By the way.
Yeah, what are you cooking as well? I'm hungry. Save some.
It's not chips, is it? With plenty of salt on them.
I just heard
cheese and onion.
I just heard. No, hang on. McDonald's have run out of their salted chips in West London.
Hang on. Yeah, Gary. Ready salted. Out of stock. No, they're out of stock. Sorry, guys, they're out of stock.
Hang on. He sent me a DM saying, unfortunately, Walkers have received a shortage of ready salted crisps, and they are struggling to keep up with demand since they've been bought out by Abramovich's men. Right? They had to send them to Russia and also to West London, but unfortunately, they will try and get back at some time. But the delivery demand is super high, and they cannot manage it.
But just like the Murphys, I'm not bitter. Do you remember that?
I just see Twitter and they were like, "Oh, it's not offside. Oh, it's not offside." I said, "What were you telling the Arsenal fans?"
If that's not offside, then there is no offside rule.
Yeah, but you were telling me it's offside.
Antonio with it. Wait, I might be
I'm
behind
behind.
everyone.
You're
I'm
ahead.
24 minutes. 24 minutes, 53.
Oh, I'm literally a second ahead of talk. What the hell? I'm ahead of someone.
What time are you?
I've literally just hit the 25th minute, like 2 seconds ago.
He
I'm
tried to
literally
flick it
4
on,
seconds
but
behind.
it wasn't really a chance, was it? It wasn't a chance.
It's a half chance.
Yeah, he kind of flicked it on.
He's played the ball across the box and he tried to get on the end of it.
I'll tell you what, I like West Ham's kit.
Yeah.
The away kit. I like that. It's nice, that.
Oh, I love Leicester's kit.
Yeah, but I can't see the badge. Who is it? What team is it? What team is it? I can't see the badge.
It's integrated into the shirt, isn't it?
I know, it's just like gold hammers, and it's how you can tell out of it. And I'm like,
Danny Welbeck is a red. He hates Leeds scum. Danny Welbeck is a red.
Hey, I tell you what,
Leeds, Arsenal.
Leeds, man. Next season, Leeds United are going to be a pain in the fucking ass for everyone. Nobody's going to look forward. I don't so, Stephen. Why not?
I think they're going to struggle next season.
Why? Tell me why. No chance.
Because it's that second season. If they don't fix up their defense, no. Hold on. Right, every team that's played like this, right, they've had a really good season to start with, right, and then they've struggled. If they don't improve their defense, they're going to struggle next season because teams are going to work them out, right, and they're not going to fall for their trap, and they're just going to end up.
No. That's the thing.
Yeah.
With that system, you can't work it out. You can't. You can't work out a 4-1-4-1-3-3-1-3.
They always do.
No,
it's the evolution of football. It's how it does.
No, I'm telling you now. I'll bet you any money you like that next season, right? Any money you want, and next season Leeds will be in the top 6.
If I bet, it goes to charity.
Go on, Messi, Lingard.
Oh, hey up. No, he's gone over too easy. Get up. What was that?
Yeah.
But no, listen, Stephen, if you go watch any of it,
can you do it for simulation?
Hold on, listen.
That's simulation, man.
Go and watch any of Leeds games, right, and watch what they do.
I have seen their games,
right? And you tell me, hold on. You tell me any other team who can go forward just as quick as they can get back to drop back into that defensive shape. There isn't one. You've got the way. No, not like Leeds, because they don't press the same as Leeds. Don't attack the same as Leeds. This is what makes Leeds so fucking dangerous. I don't know. Did you say Moyes?
I agree with that.
Oh, Moyes for manager of the season.
On 1892, that Luke, that's not even funny. That's not even funny. Don't Conky, trust the process. I would back you to get your owners out, mate. Come on, give me some. Come on, second. Come on. Right, the only one I wouldn't really back is Spurs, but even then, to be honest, I went on Tommy's channel and actually said, even if it was Spurs and it was that to the point, I would actually back them and get their.
Was there a protest today? Was there a protest today for Spurs?
I don't know. Probably about 10. Their protest is more like 10 people in a gathering.
That's where Nippon went, didn't it? Nippon went to the Spurs protest.
Yeah. Big up to him.
Manager of the season, Moyes, Rodgers, Pep.
Yeah,
Moyes, manager of the season.
It's got to be Pep.
No,
yeah.
I want to give it to Rodgers though, because he's got him into essentially.
He's got him into the Champions League and he's won a FA Cup.
Yeah, come on.
No. Yeah, but you're missing the point here. Is look at where City were when they're struggling, and everybody's like, they're done. What did he do? Pep.
Hang on a minute.
Magic. He waved his magic on and boom.
He's got the place to do it though. He's got the place to do it.
I know what I'm doing.
Look at Antonio. Jeez. What is this guy on? Oh, he's lost the ball.
He's lost the ball.
He's an animal.
He needs a bit. He's going up on his own like that. It's all good and well, but if you ain't got nobody to lay the ball off to, do a 1-2, so you can move to the space without carrying the ball. You always run into a brick wall. This is why I don't like the one up front thing for me. If you're not supported, it's often difficult to try and get an option to get a chance. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and with the way West Ham play, their wingers cut in too much.
Yeah. Here you go. What?
I'm doing this poll on YouTube right now.
A what?
Pep Guardiola.
Bloody hell!
Do a poll. Do a poll on Twitter.
No, I'm doing it on YouTube.
Don't let him do it on YouTube. I've literally just got off the stream on my phone, on my laptop. So he's doing it on Twitter, YouTube now, 100%. Do it on YouTube
David
now.
Moyes. David Moyes. Who else could we put in there? We could put two more.
Brendan Rodgers.
We've got Brendan Rodgers, Guardiola, David Moyes.
That's it.
Ollie.
Dean Smith has done a decent job.
Dean Smith's been really good.
Dean Smith and Ollie.
Yeah.
Dean Smith and Ollie.
Nah, I think Ollie. I would put any. No, the last option's got to be other. Leave in the comments.
Oh, Ollie, and then other then. Because I know he finished third last season, and there's a chance he's going to finish second, but he's starting to close the gap. He's starting to close the gap on City. Yeah. So Ollie and then other, and then I think a lot of people are going to put the likes of.
I'll put Dean Smith in there.
Yeah.
Listen, Mike. The only way we close that gap on City, if we only had to buy one player this season, for me, forget Sancho, it's got to be Declan Rice.
And
a centre half.
For this system to work, apparently we're in talk with Varane.
I've just put it up now. Brendan. So who is your Premier League manager of the season? Brendan Rodgers, Pep Guardiola, David Moyes, Dean Smith, or other? Leave in the comments. Well, go and vote.
Eh?
Go and vote on it, man. Go vote on it. See, I'm even going to share it. I'm going to share it.
Right,
there we go.
Right, let me refresh, and then I will do it.
Hang on. There you go. Look. Right on the post. There you go.
Hang on.
Go
let me do it. Let me vote. There we are. Done. Update. Refresh it. Just
David
voted.
Moyes.
Yeah.
David Moyes. Okay, so go and vote for it now. Right.
They were battling
Love you to
relegation.
get involved.
Listen, Tuchel can't be in it because he's not started the season. So how can Tuchel be in it?
And plus, it was Lampard's signings.
Can't be like the manager out of half the season. You know what I mean?
Don't forget, you can. So you can donate either by the Just Giving page, or you can leave a comment as a super chat, or make sure you watch the ads before watching the stream, because they do help entirely to the channel. Because watching the ads means that money gets raised for the channel. We get a little bit of share out of it. So if you do, I know it's 30 seconds of hell, but it really will mean the world. Yeah.
What a ball, Antonio! Oh, again. Not enough direction on it.
Above.
It's not enough direction.
He's got to do better there. He's got to do better there. Got to go through some of the comments. Oh, it's been a 4. FSD needs to go as well, mate. I agree, but no. Shush. Leicester ain't getting top 4 yet. Ain't got top 4 yet. If you are a little fan, Ollie gets a shout, especially if he should not get it, but he deserves a mention at least. Yeah, well, it was either that or Dean Smith, because Dean Smith's had a really good season. He's overturned what was a poor season last season. So if Man City win the Champions League, it's Pep. Easy for manager of the season. Shouldn't even be a debate. I mean, Ollie under the pressure has done well, but I would expect United to be competing in the top 4 at least. This season has been a poor season for some sides. Teams like West Ham and Leicester shouldn't be around.
I think that's disrespectful.
Do you want to read this one with a couple of them?
Shane United, if Ollie wins Europa, he has to be a shout. Yeah.
Okay, definitely. Go on.
So it's taken 5 years to Pep to win. So in UCL, where they're on $1 billion spent, great luxury. Does Tuchel get it if he wins? No, because like I said, Tuchel's coming half season, not even with his own team. So Tuchel's nowhere even near it. But even if he did go on and win it, he can't even be anywhere near it. He can't take over the race halfway through and then take the credit.
Couple of comments. Do you want to read these out, Mike?
Europa League, United should be winning anyway. Quarterfinal against Granada. Come on, there's no competition. Considering it was the Europa League, we played some decent teams. I mean, Granada are quite
AC
up there
Milan.
in AC Milan, Roma, Real Sociedad, Villarreal are a decent side. Well, not that decent, but we won't get into that. So it was Real Sociedad. Then it was it them, Milan, Granada, Roma? Yeah. So I mean, all of them are. Well, a few of them are Champions League sides, if you ask me. So the Europa League has been weirdly strong this year.
The fair play, of course. Do you want to read this one as well?
I agree with you, bro. Man City will win the final. Yeah, I said it ages ago. They're going to win it. There's no doubt about it.
If we are Europa League next season, I expect us to win it.
Yeah, definitely.
Mike Green, I'm happy for Leicester. They were the better team today. I think it was very balanced, to be honest. I think it was very balanced, but they deserve a win. Do you want to read this one, Mike?
If a manager wins a league and Champions League in the same season, there's no doubt then who's manager of the season. To be honest, controversially, I disagree and agree. Because, yes, if you win the league and Champions League, you deserve it. It should be a no-brainer. However, if the one season
and the League Cup.
Oh, the League Cup. Did he win the Community Shield?
He did. No.
Blood. He's got the quadruple.
No, we won the Community Shield, right? However, all the Arsenal fans go, we won 2 trophies. No, we won a trophy in the dinner plate, you fucking idiots.
No, remember when it was a charity shield and the prize money went to charities?
It does. It still goes to charity.
It still does it?
Yeah, it goes to the Ronald McDonald House. Yeah, because I know because the Ronald McDonald House used to help me when I was in hospital because it gave my mum and my family accommodation at King's College Hospital when I was a kid.
Because
come and look after us.
Wasn't it called the FA McDonald's Charity Shield for a while?
No, it's just sponsored by McDonald's charities.
Yeah. So anyway, like I was saying, if you win the Champions League, Premier League, they're the main ones. If you win both of them, you should guaranteed manager of the season. However, if you just kept your team up on Welbeck, if you just about keep your team up and then push them into Europe the following season, I don't say it gets manager of the season, but it's got to be up there in terms of a shout because the way you've changed the team completely. But yeah, probably do agree with it. Yeah. That's happened.
Moyes was on the verge of relegation and he's got with them locally. Give him some credit, definitely.
It's just because it's Pep.
So you don't expect United to be competing for top 4 and West Ham to be 6th, avoiding relegation last season. Absolutely. AC Milan are nowhere near the team they was before. Roma are not a bad side. They ain't no Juventus. It's Inter Milan, and now are they? Look at what Conte said. No.
I think Luke's overdosed on the salt tonight. So.
Fabrizio Romano tweeted SOS. Yeah, save our souls. I'd love to ask Romano. Said actually, you say keep Arteta. What do you think? Do you think he should go? We can't ask those sort of questions. No, I'd love to ask Romano that question.
No, he's not going to answer that question.
No, he can't answer that question.
What a touch from Fornals. Look at this.
Is that great defending?
Hey, Chris.
Good evening.
Hey, well done. Well done. Congratulations, mate.
Hang on, get it the right way round.
Get it the right way round, mate. Come on, let's have it. Let's have a look at it. Hey!
Champions.
Not champions, but we'll take it.
Champions.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, God. I never knew a Leicester win would make Arsenal fans so happy.
They won your manager, mate. They won your manager.
Somehow I think he might not be going now.
My manager.
No, I mean, there's no way.
I think his value just went up by about 20 million.
Yeah. He's not going to leave now. Antonio. Surely not. I mean, why would he leave? We know he's not going to go to Tottenham because why would he leave Leicester to go to Tottenham? No chance.
To be honest with you, that's the question that I've said on a few channels. I did Stevens the other day. I did a Spurs one a few days before. In real terms, you could argue that historically Arsenal and Tottenham are bigger clubs, but you've got to look at the here and now. He's in the middle of a job. I'm not saying he's never going. He's not going to be the Sir Alex Ferguson of Leicester City. He's not going to be with or your Arsene Wenger.
Some Arsenal fan has already said he could be Arteta could be like Fergie.
No, he means Brendan Rodgers, I think. But yeah.
I'm sorry. That's what I just want to put that out there. Some Arsenal fans. Said that.
I don't know. He's happy. He gets. I mean, I put a picture up earlier on Twitter. What have you? The picture of him and the chairman stood next to each other, great big huge smiles, and this was before the final. He gets back in here. The thing with Leicester is right. If he's got us an FA Cup win now. And he's up there with Ranieri. We're 5 times now. We're in the final. This is the first one we've won. We were the biggest club never to have won it. We've been in the final more times than any other and lost it. We can forget all that now. He deserves a statue next to Ranieri, and both of them outside the King Power.
With Tillemans. We're doing Tillemans.
Yeah.
And Casper. Let's not forget.
We'll take Tillemans off you.
And whoever the ref was at VAR, he deserves a statue as well.
It was offside, though.
You heard all these Chelsea fans moaning on Twitter, and I'm like, hang on, hold on. How many times Arsenal got that decision? You told us to bloody accept it.
Listen, it was offside. It's offside.
Offside.
A ball.
And it was such a shame that it was Chilwell that missed it, wasn't it? But no, why would he go anywhere? He could stay with us a long time, but if he stays at Leicester and he gets us top 4, top 5 European football, season after season, Leicester will be happy. If he goes to Arsenal, or if he goes to Spurs, or if he goes to Man United, they're going to expect that he's got to win something. And he could go there and be out of a job in 2 years. Right, yes, he'll get plenty of money from them and what have you, but
not from us.
I just think he's happy where he is at the moment, and we love him. Believe it or not, just in case you can't tell, we actually love him here.
Nah, I thought you hate the bastard.
Honestly, I tell you what, I was a grown man crying there.
Well, let me ask you this again.
After what's gone on with your owners and everything like that.
Yeah,
that's like a fairy tale ending.
Why couldn't, if Rodgers was to strengthen where you think he needs to, why can he not go that extra step and
challenge for the league?
Challenge for the league again next season. Why not?
There's no reason why not. You always need the other clubs to fail if you're going to succeed. Because, if Manchester City, and with the year we won it, Man City weren't having a good season and they sacked Pellegrini, before the end of the season. So that was it for them. Tottenham imploded as they always did. Liverpool's Klopp hadn't settled there yet. So all these teams were struggling and we came through. There's no reason why we shouldn't. But I think we'll definitely be top 4. Whether we challenge or not, it depends. I mean, I honestly think Man City, if Pep wins the Champions League, he might be off. He might want to go out on the top and say, we've seen him do that before. He's walked out on Barcelona. And if he goes, Man City are going to be
in shit.
Well, from what we heard from one Man City fan, Ray, I was on a show with on Match and he said he's very happy there because there's no politics, there's no background. He's like as happy as he's ever been there. So he doesn't feel like
if he is, I know Ray, and he'll know him better than
I bet
anybody else,
crisp somewhere.
Go on.
Yeah, and you can eat them afterwards.
What a strike from Souček.
Oh, what a Souček strike.
Let me say this, Chris. What signings would you like Rodgers to make in the summer?
Okay, it depends, and we've got to accept it depends on the money he's got. We need a striker.
Yeah.
Earlier in the season, we were saying who we're going to sign to replace Jamie Vardy, and now we're saying who we're going to sign to play alongside Iheanacho. But yeah, we do need another striker, defensive midfielder possibly, because I think Chowdhury's going to go, and possibly a left back.
you can get off to.
But we've got a lot of good players. I mean, we spent £100 million on a new training facility. So we're gonna make the most of that, and we've got a lot of crop of good players, young players that have been out on loan that are going to come back and will mean we don't have to buy as much as we used to. I mean, you look at Luke Thomas. He was there today.
Oh.
You wouldn't believe, 6 months ago we'd never heard of him.
Yeah, he did well.
And he was out on that pitch, and he wasn't phased.
He was brilliant. He was absolutely brilliant today. Fair play to him. Yeah. He was phenomenal.
Yeah, he was, yeah. And in fairness to you, I mean, the first half, I think from a neutral point of view, you guys tell me, I was sat there with my son and we said from a neutral point of view, this probably isn't the most exciting game that you'll have ever watched.
Yeah, I'd agree.
No, but I still enjoyed it. But I want to say this as well.
I would have called it boring, though.
I want to say this as well with Rodgers. I mean, come on, you've got to think about the fact that he finished second with Liverpool. He's won.
Yeah.
He's won what he won in Scotland. What did they do in Scotland again?
Everything.
Right.
Yeah, he nearly did the treble.
For me, why would he not, in his own mind, be seriously considering next season, especially if you get a couple of extra players, be considering that I want to be challenging? Why not? It's not such a big. It's not so like an outlandish thing to put to the team itself.
No.
We can challenge. Why can't we challenge? Why can't they?
I mean, whatever happens, I mean, last week we were guaranteed that we'd be in the Europa Conference, whatever it is. Now we're guaranteed that we're going to be in the Europa League full. We just got to try and make it into the Champions League.
Yeah.
It is the thing with Leicester is we're not rushing it. We're taking a step at the time. Last season it was 5th and Europa League. This season hopefully it's 3rd or 4th and Champions League and the FA Cup. Just thought I'd mention that.
Right, yeah.
I will mention it
just gonna have to cut.
I will mention it every 30 seconds for the rest of my life. Don't worry.
Yeah. Hold on.
Scoring first half. Yeah, that's a good point, Mike. I just read that. Yeah, scoring first. That's what we're talking about. That's the game. I'm just gonna.
Have we got a West Ham fan in?
Nah, I used to have one, but
no. All I'm gonna say was because
one, but he, let's just say he switched and never even gave me a chance to explain anything.
Right.
So,
teams hopefully like West Ham will never. I said this on Talk Sport this morning. We will never be a top 6 club because the media will never allow us to be a top 6 club. No matter how bad Arsenal have been.
Top 6, mate. You replaced us.
Not in the media's eyes, we haven't. All we can hope to do is make it a top 7. Make it a top 7 or a top 8. But hopefully
it fits their like programming or agenda or whatever they want to feel. Like, and say, like, so when they film about, like, say they do a film about, like, the Big Six. I mean, like, there's a YouTube a show called The Big Six. And, like, the Arsenal fan there who's Turkish, and big up Turkish, he's like, I can't say anything. I can't say anything. So, yeah, man.
But what I hope is that we can give hope to clubs, like West Ham, like Everton, like Man United, that haven't done so well over the recent years. Sorry, Guy.
No, you don't have to apologize, mate. Like, you don't. Like,
I don't care tonight. Honestly, I don't give a damn tonight.
Dreadful.
But no, hopefully we can give. I just put a post on my Facebook page that since we've got these owners in, and me and my son, we've watched our club come from League One. We won the Championship. We won the Premier League. Played in the Champions League. We've been in the Europa League. We've now won the FA Cup. I can't believe that, and I would never have dreamt in a million years. And that is what football is all about. It's not about the ESL. It's not about playing Real Madrid or playing Barcelona or Juventus, whoever. It's about clubs that you know you don't follow, but you know them. I live down here, like I say, on the south coast. When I came down here 10 years ago, Bournemouth were collecting money in buckets because the club was in dire straits.
Right.
They went from minus 19 points in the fourth tier to the Premier League. That is what football is all about, and the American owners just do not understand that. And it was a win today. It was a win as much for grassroots, for football fans today as much as just Leicester City.
Right. The thing with the American owners,
I'll calm down. I'll get my soapbox.
No. It's how all our sports over here are ran, and it's just the way it is. What they want, and it takes away from what football is. They want security in a league. They want guaranteed check that they know they will get regardless of how rubbish they are. No consequence for being bad, because the worst team in the NFL still gets, because everything's collectively bargained, they still get their check from the NFL. There's no risk of dropping off the NFL. So, what's the matter? And what they're trying to do is set this up like American owners don't want involvement if there's going to be some threat of relegation. Wait, we could miss out on the paycheck? So they set up this ESL to eliminate that and to make more money, because they're pitting all the greatest clubs in Europe, which are the greatest clubs around the world, together 2 times to face each other every single year. They know the money they'll get from TV companies, without a doubt. They know every company around the world are going to bid against themselves, so they don't even have to set the price, because all these networks are going to bid against themselves. So they were going to make so much money from it, and that's when they tried. And it's the security of the check that they don't have in the Prem. And
I turned my foot,
but it's not what football is.
No, they also realised from the UEFA of how corrupt it is. They could, if they tried this, they could possibly try and also get some more money out of them.
And that is the other thing too. Not every reasoning probably was a horrible reason. Like, hey, UEFA, FIFA, they are corrupt. Can we break away from them and set up our own corrupt organization? If there's going to be a corrupt organization that's making money hand over fist, why not be us?
Do you know what makes me laugh is that UEFA came out and said, "Oh, this is bad, the ESL. It's bad for the fans. Football should be for the fans." And then they go and make the final where it's 2 English teams playing in bloody Portugal. Now, what's all this? It's about the fan shit. It's about the fact that you were allowed your bigwigs into the country without having a jab or whatever.
It might have been a whole neutral venue slant.
I didn't realize you were American until you started talking a lot more then, and I saw the accent. I was talking to Melina, who comes in this chat quite a bit.
Oh, I love Melina.
She's a brilliant.
Oh, very nice lady.
Can I just make a point? Sorry.
Toronto is her. Toronto is her local club.
Sorry. Can I just make a quick point as well? Before I just read this out. That Cat Ford. I don't know if I've seen you in the chat before. If you are new, do subscribe. Do hit the like button, the share button. But Mel,
smash it.
Right, I met her she ran into my channel. I think when I can't remember how. She might correct me later. I might correct her later. I'll ask her later. But she ran into me about about 400, 500 subscribers, something like that. And she saw what I was doing and what she's done for this channel, as well as others like Bargav Talk and others. But I mean, I put them at the bottom. It's just a special thank you of every video I do, because I would never be where I am now for her support. And she would always message me like, "Oh, I've shared it across my university. I've done this, I've done that." And I'm like, she would stay up to about 3 a.m. trying to sort things out. And constantly worrying about us, and I'm like, oh, Mel, you don't have to. Right? Even when she said she needs to take a break, she's like, I'll still get you guests and this, that, and all the other.
Right? She'll do networking for everybody else and not necessarily herself, which is incredible. She's never pushed her channel.
She's always, and when she ever does her stuff, and I said, like, look, you could do great stuff on your content. Why don't you do it? And she's like, yeah, but I want to help out other people. So
and she's a beautiful person, man. Big up, Mel.
And when she comes here later in June, I'm buying her a drink. Yeah, she comes here late end of July. I'm buying her a drink.
I don't care what she says. Come on.
Yeah, me and him. I'm gonna have an alcoholic drink with her. Fuck it. I'm allowed one.
I think we're all meeting up in London, aren't we?
I think we all are. Yeah. Fuck it.
I've just told her to get her arse in here.
Please, what?
Please, yes.
Yeah.
But she's even sending super chat donations now.
Yeah.
Instead of putting normal comments that everyone else, and I'm like, man, seriously.
She's got to show me how to do that. I don't know. I can't do that at the moment. But just going back to my question, right?
Yeah.
So she's from Canada. Sorry, right. No problem. It's your channel, mate. She's from Toronto. That's her local team, and yet Toronto are in the same league as New York, as Miami. Yeah. And it's a different bloody country.
Well,
I don't get that.
It's like Wales in that, isn't it?
Yeah. Tell Melina to get her arse in here. She's in the comments.
Well, because Canada doesn't have. They really don't have a baseball league. They don't have a basketball league. And anyway, the way we set up our leagues, our franchises, like the owners own the league. They decide where to put these teams, which is bloody ridiculous. A team can just up and move to a new city, and there's still that team. They still have the infrastructure, and then you're just leaving the community out there, that the community gets behind our sport clubs, just like every other country does. And there's always this threat that team can up and move. Like, I'm a big Buffalo Bills fan in the NFL. If the Buffalo Bills ever left Orchard Park, like I would not watch the NFL anymore. I couldn't do it. You took my team away from me. Like you can't do that. The only way you should be able to lose your club is like with you guys when you go into administration, and if the club ceases to exist. Sorry,
I'm not laughing at you. I'm just laughing at what Melina's written.
Oh.
She said she's just giving you a super chat so we don't have to see Chris dyeing his pubes blue, which was
so we don't see Chris dyeing her pubes.
which is what I threatened to do if we win the FA Cup.
She's even paying to see that now.
Actually, that's just reminded me that I did actually say I'd do something if Leicester won the FA Cup.
Yeah, forget that. No, you didn't.
No,
I said I'd do that, but I had no intention of doing that. But no, I said I'd do something else if we win the FA Cup. But I'm hoping nobody remembers.
That's a great comment. Congratulations, Fox's real owner and real manager. Quonky would never do that. But I mean, look, you're donating like money just to see that not happen. It's bad. Oh, big up, Mel. Big up.
Thanks, Mel.
Oh, Mel's brilliant.
I can unfriend you, you know.
Well, I'll send her a link because I've been told to.
Beautiful.
Do you know what?
She's like a little sister, man.
Yeah. She's like my daughter. She's the same age as my daughters. But you know what? I actually don't live in Leicester, but since I left Leicester, I've worked all over the country in different towns with different jobs. So I've met a lot of people and become friends with a lot of fans that are fans of non-Leicester, if you like. So, you know, Southampton, Man United, and the number, Burnley, Blackpool, the number of messages that I've had since the fight. I mean, I turned my phone on because I actually turned my phone off for the match. I wasn't online. I wasn't doing anything in the group. And I just wanted to watch the match with my son and enjoy it. And when I turned the phone on, the number of messages that I was getting from fans of other clubs, not Chelsea, of course.
Well, yeah.
It was literally like, oh, congratulations, well done, you deserve it. And I'm like, fucking hell, you know what I mean? That it just means so much when it comes from fans of other clubs. And then I've got a knobhead in one of the Twitter chats saying that it was handball before we scored and he wasn't offside when they scored.
He was offside, and that handball would have been harsh.
It hit his knee. He had no control over it, did he?
If he thinks that's handball, he needs to go read up the bloody rules.
I mean, I will initially say when I saw it live, I thought it might have been a handball. But when I saw it, because you couldn't tell it hit the leg, it just looked like it came off the arm. So I was like, oh, this goal's going to be chucked off. It was 1-0 to Leicester. And then they showed the replay. I was like, oh, yeah, no, we're good here. We're good here. That goal stands. You can't give that handball. You can't.
Mel, Chris told me to send the link, so I did. So he told me to. Don't look at me.
Get your ass in here now, Mel. Come on.
Come on, Mel.
After that pube comment, you can get your ass in here right now. No, I am actually the other. I will say now when Leicester won the league in the start of December, I was out on my Christmas party, and I was pissed. And when I got in, I went on Facebook, and it's never a good idea to go on Facebook when you're pissed, And I said, if Leicester are top of the league at Christmas, I'll have a tattoo. Now I've never had a tattoo in my life. I hate tattoos. They're just not I hate them on me. They're just not my personal thing. Deal. And what did Leicester do? They were top of the league on Christmas Day, and I thought you can never trust Leicester. So I actually went and got "Chat Shit Get Banged" tattooed on my arm in honor of Mr. Vardy. And I have since had another 2 tattoos. I had another tattoo.
Where did you get it done?
What, the "Chat Shit Get Banged"?
Yeah.
Chat Shit Get Banged is there.
Wait, let's have a look.
Oh, hang on.
Beautiful.
And that's where your son said.
I forgot I got my face paint on.
That's where your son. That's where your dad. Hang on, it's where your dad goes. It's where your son goes. Dad, what are you doing? Right? That's not cool. That's not cool.
Actually, to be fairness, everybody did think it was.
Go on.
But then I had to have another one because my OCD took over, so I had to have one on the other arm that says Leicester till I die, and then I got a third one when we won the league itself.
Yeah, go on, Nike. What do you want to say?
Share your screen a minute, put my channel on, and go on to the channels. Go on to the feature channels on my channel a minute.
Oh, okay. Where is your channel? Have you got it? Or do you want me to go look for it? I'll look for it.
Yeah. Just.
I'll look for it.
Oh, Antonio.
Oh no, Carefree Lewis G's pissed. He was there.
Melina can't come in.
Okay, no worries.
Nah. Oh.
Honestly,
oh man. Are you serious? On it? Oh man, seriously. What? Big up, mate, man.
Brighton. I am loving Brighton at the moment.
Big up, mate.
Yes.
Big
up.
Thanks,
Wonderful.
Beautiful. And you can always check out his channel on mine. You can see here, Mike Green, Fire Red Lights, do all that. I'm gonna put some more on there when I get a chance as well. That was just the initial part. I'm gonna put some on there as well. I'll put your list. Put your one on there as well, Chris.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
Yeah, that's all right. Because that's what I want to do. Because if you're on something like this, look, Look. She's in the building. She's in the building.
Oh,
Massive W tonight. Massive win. You know what? I am so proud of you guys because first of all, get to see
It's like
Chelsea
putting a
fans.
bra on this, I tell you. It's like, hey.
Yes, well done.
Wait. The worrying thing about what Chris just said is it sounded like he's actually tried putting a bra on.
Was it?
I heard that
was
too.
it Blood Brothers? Blood Brothers. W's only. W's only.
Can I tell you what?
W's only.
I'm that fat I could wear a bra, I'll tell you. You know.
Oh, fuck.
Will that stick? Will that
Yeah,
stay
Mel,
up? Hang on a
we've been bigging
second.
you up, man. We've been bigging you up.
He's pissed drunk, but he still managed to come on here. So massive respects to Chris.
Drunk? How dare you? How very dare you? Alcohol has not touched my lips.
Whoa,
It went straight down my throat. It went straight down my throat.
Mel, you know better. Hang on, Mel. You know better to talk about alcohol on the liver disease awareness show. All right, on a liver
Technically,
awareness
this is
channel.
an exception. This is a
No.
cup final.
This is children's liver awareness. What
That's
you
twice
about?
she's done it, isn't it? Twice she's done that.
It's done that twice. It's yellow card. That is. That's yellow card offence.
Well,
It's VAR.
No trouble.
what I thought about the game, brilliant performance from the Foxes. VAR for once done us right.
Yeah.
Nice
Hey,
to see
I
Chelsea.
tell you what, I actually cheered louder for that VAR decision than I did for the goal.
Yeah. Because it would have gone to penalties at that point.
Oh, don't! I wouldn't have
penalties are
lived.
so scary to watch.
Honestly,
What I wanted to say was the celebration at the end with the whole owner and your manager. That's football is for the fans. Leicester Foxes tonight have demonstrated football is for the fans. Everybody was backing your manager and your owner tonight, lifting the trophy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I've just put a post up, and every fan that's been, and I was just saying before you came in that it's been amazing the response that we've had I've had from my friends that are non-Leicester fans. And Leicester Chelsea fans, even to be honest, I forgot Steve, my mate Steve. Even he's a Chelsea fan, and even he came on and said, "Well done, fantastic. You've deserved it." But like I said before, more than anything, it was a win for us. It was a win for our owners, and you know what I feel about our owners. But I said before, guys, it's a win to show that clubs can do it. Wigan have done it before. Wimbledon have done
work
it
from
before.
the top down. Yeah.
Yeah, the FA Cup is a cup where smaller teams can win it. I mean, you guys from sort of the North American continent have probably never heard of Wimbledon or Wigan, but Stephen will know.
Yeah.
Not the tennis, the football
right
club.
now.
Oh, frig, my bad.
Yeah, Wimbledon. There's a football club.
I knew that. I knew you.
That's the Queen's.
Also
Queen's
the club
team.
Wimbledon is not the club Wimbledon.
The royal
now
part, the
club
royal
Wimbledon
family.
But the club Wimbledon now has actually been the first club was folded because it went out of business, right? And now it's been moved up to the MK Dons.
Mm-hmm.
So,
they beat Liverpool in the cup final. They beat Liverpool in the cup final, and this is only the second time the FA Cup final has been played before the final day of the season. Last time was 2013 when Wigan beat Manchester City.
Wow!
It
So
was
on the cards,
Did you hear that, Charlie?
And Chelsea have lost it 2 years in a row.
Yes.
So Chelsea now have the Champions League final. I don't know if they're going to bottle that too.
Dude, they're going to get crushed.
I hope they get crushed because I don't
crushed.
want them to win. I can't stand Chelsea fans. Some of them are all right, exception, but
no, they
can't
won.
stand
They've
them.
already won one. I can't have them win another one. I can't have them win another.
We've done the double over them this week, and now they've just lost to Leicester, and now they have to play Leicester in the week. Not looking like a great week for Chelsea fans. I'll tell you that.
You know what? I don't care if they beat us on Tuesday now. This was the one.
Yeah.
Well, because next season, the season after, we could be fighting for top 4 place again. We might get Man City or Arsenal or Chelsea in the first, in the third round next year and get knocked out at the first attempt at the FA Cup. So yeah, this was the one. This was the one most Foxes fans would have wanted if you given us a choice.
Yeah. And I think tonight on the pitch, in that first half itself, Tielemans, the way he was blocking, back, forth, center, man was bossing the pitch tonight. Chelsea couldn't even get through, and it was too late for them to bring Pulisic on. The damage was already done, and it was called at the end of the day for the right team, in my eyes.
Hang on, you want me to be sensible now and talk tactics? Bloody hell! I'll tell you what was worrying. And my son pointed this out to me. It was a very good point because I'd actually nipped to the loo when they equalised, so I actually missed the equaliser. And I always do that with about the last 5 minutes to go. I'll go to the loo, I'll go into the bedroom, water the plants, Had that equalised, they would have gone on to win it because they'd brought all their attacking players on, and we'd taken all our attacking players off and bought defensive moves. So, thankfully it wasn't allowed. But yeah, you have the 3 points, Chelsea. We don't mind. We'll have the cup.
Another thing I wanted to mention was Abraham's missus actually on Instagram. I think she posted something saying, "Tactic Tuchel, why are you putting your best keeper on the bench? Like, why is Mendy not playing?"
They're both horrible. And
it was, a lot of it tonight is coming down on Tactic Tuchel tonight that he got it wrong. But Tactic Tuchel came out and said, Leicester didn't really try. It was just that one shot that they got lucky, and he was just throwing all the salt to the media because he couldn't handle it himself.
He didn't wear a suit. That's his problem.
Yeah,
I know. No.
I'm not going to get off that. Wear a bloody suit, man. This is the FA Cup final.
Don't disrespect the suit like that.
God.
Yeah, I didn't realise I was doing my show earlier, but they were in tracksuits, Chelsea, weren't they?
To win it. Yeah, they were in tracksuits.
It's disrespectful. That's why I don't like, man, Pep, Klopp, these guys walk into the biggest stadiums in the country, and
with fans,
they're in t-shirts and a ball cap and whatever. At least Arteta dresses nice. At least.
Can I just go through some of the comments? Aguero to Barcelona reports came today.
He's supposed to leave anyway, right?
Yeah,
I might do a transfer show at some point, but I hear readiness heat is where. No, sorry, man. Sorry. This is Lucas live. City.
Yeah, I hope City win the Champions League. Just Aguero can leave with that, and Chelsea will have another trophy. Miserable, not in their trophy cabinet.
I'm still on the fence about that.
Yeah, Luca. Well said, Luca. Thank you.
Yeah, Chelsea are bottled it. Big up. Yeah.
Because I like the banter.
You should have filmed your reaction, Chris, when the goal went in. I really wanted to see that.
No, I shouldn't. No, I shouldn't.
Were you crying?
No, I was crying at the end, right?
Wow.
And I turned around to my son, and he was crying as well.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Oh, honestly, you sound just like my daughter. Oh, Dad, it's so cute that, Hey, it's been a long time coming. We were the biggest club never to have won it.
4 years to make it to the final, but never won it. Yeah.
It's it was our turn.
But
it sounds like you've been saying.
On the side note for us, it looks like Daniel Ek isn't going anywhere. Kroenke has said, you can give all the money you want, but we're basically not going to sell the club. So looks like we're stuck with Arteta. Yeah,
right.
We're stuck with
You're
Arteta.
not stuck. We're gonna get them out. We're getting them out.
And it's so weird. The same people who are saying, I know this is the Leicester celebration, but the same people who are saying Kroenke out have already got or bought the new kit.
The new shirt. Oh,
Yeah, what are you doing, bro?
Can I just make a point?
Don't
right?
buy the new shirt.
I sent you that link, Mel. Right?
Yeah, you sent them to me
did
today.
message to Tony. I messaged to Tony. I said, "Why do you say you're getting yours next week? Why? If you're gonna get yours next week, don't moan about the owner. Don't moan about the manager. Just accept what's happening. Just accept what's happening, because that's what you're doing. You're part of the problem, right? Because the owner said he backs the manager. If you want the manager gone and you want the owner gone, you don't buy anything. If you are, right, that's it, right?
That's like proper boycotting.
I like the look of that kit. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it.
Yeah.
Anyone that buys it, even if you buy it Sports Direct, you've contributed to the problem. Sorry.
And there's people like big YouTubers who have, received it from the club itself for free.
And I'll call every one of them out.
You should be throwing that out, or like even not even wearing it, but instead you're promoting it. You're promoting it.
You're promoting it. And okay, well, I didn't buy it, and so you put it on.
But you're promoting it all over your social media.
You're promoting it.
Yeah.
So like, it doesn't matter that you're not buying it. Yeah, exactly. It's about the message, not about the money. It's not. It's
Chris
about
is just sitting here like, yeah, I don't got shitty owners. I don't know what that's like.
He's like, I love my owners. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
No, but that, you see, that could have been us. And I was saying on the pre-match show earlier that when Mandrich bought us, we were virtually on the point of going out of business. So he saved us pretty much like he did with Portsmouth. When he sold Portsmouth, he sold it to, I think it was a guy called Gaymark, and he was the biggest con artist going, and they were now down in the 4th tier. And he was sort of said, right, I'm going to, I've saved you, turned you around a little bit. I'm now going to sell you to these Thai owners. And we're like, Thailand? The only Thai owners we knew was the guy that was running Manchester City at the time that was being chased by the army for not paying his taxes.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So you have fears about the Thai owner.
Yeah. And then the owners came and said, right, we're taking it over. And the first thing they did was we had lost the stadium because we hadn't been paying the bills. That's why we're nearly going out of business. Nice. So they bought the stadium back for us. So that was the first thing they did. And then they said, right, we're thinking about changing the name of the club because we used to be called Leicester Foss.
Yeah.
But they didn't go and do it. They put a poll in the match day program, and the fans came back and said, no, we want to stay Leicester City. And he went, okay, we'll stay Leicester City then.
Wow, we wouldn't have even got that option. Look at us. We used to be like, we were known as Victoria Concordia Crescent. That's what we were originally known as. It wasn't the name of our club, but that's the motto of our club.
Yeah.
And we left Highbury Stadium. We left Highbury Stadium to compete and win stuff, and now we're in a shambles for 11 years plus with a shitty ass owner.
That wasn't the owner who changed.
You were at Arsenal Woolwich at the start, weren't you?
It was we were the first name was Dial Square.
Yeah, and then Arsenal Woolwich.
Was it?
Royal Arsenal.
Oh, come on, you got to give me a point of being a non-Arsenal fan, and I knew you used to be called Arsenal Woolwich.
It was Dial Square. Then they changed it to Royal Arsenal because the Works Factory. Then they changed it to Woolwich Arsenal because it was in Woolwich. And then when we moved from Woolwich to Highbury, then they made it just the Arsenal.
And the worst part of this new kit is the cannon is the wrong way around too.
Yeah.
They couldn't even get that
bringing the iconic, bringing the iconic cannon back. You can stick the cannon and fire it up your fucking ass.
And Kroenke can go with.
Yeah, Kroenke can go with it.
I could take a cannon and fire a cannonball straight up your fucking backside. Right, blow your friggin' head off.
Yeah, Luca, we saw it. The Daniel Ek Arsenal. Well, Kroenke rejected it. Yeah.
So we're gonna be doing a major talk about it tomorrow. So I was gonna say, where the fuck you been? But now I've got to change it.
Yeah, that's what I've been. That's what I was saying to you, Stephen. Like, maybe he did put in a bid and it was just flat out rejected.
It's gone flat, yeah.
And it looks like that's what happened. He did make the bid, and Kroenke said, Nope.
But what's kind of upsetting is
So
the
then we
man
got to
put
do our
one
bid
bid,
over
and
here
it's
and make
like
him sell it.
the man put one bid, and it's like, all right, that's it. Like
It was
that's all you got.
To be
That's
fair.
all you got. Like, can't you do anything better than that? You have so much money in shares and whatnot. You can do better than that if you're gonna stand up against Silent Stan. We expect more from you. Matt in the chat here, Chris from Football United TV. He says, "Big up Miss Mel and the Foxes stand in the house. Big up to you, sir. Massive win." First of all, the man has a lot of respect for you to call you a sir.
Oh,
Damn.
Harsh.
Chris, we won't be on a stream together if I'm not bantering you. So.
No, I'm not forgiving you for the pube comment. Don't think I've. Don't think that's. I don't think I've forgotten that. Thing is, you guys don't know what I really promised to do you? That was the thing. I've just noticed a thing here from Surrey Gooner. What was the better feeling when Hazard scored against Tottenham, or when VAR got it right?
Yeah.
Okay, if I'm honest with you on that one, I've got to go for Hazard because the FA Cup is the FA Cup with the Premier League. You know what I mean? That's
always the bigger one. Yeah.
To actually win it.
What the fuck is this in the chat, Mel?
When the season before we've been fighting relegation.
Yeah, and the Premier League is always going to be something that stands out the most.
Yes,
that's another thing. Against Tottenham too, Spurs have already bottled everything, so I don't think they got much left. But then again, Arsenal don't have anything to play for now too, with only 2 games left to go. The season's almost done. Season's almost done and dusted. But at the end of the day, you guys have lifted a trophy that you worked hard for, and the Foxes have done it tonight.
Yeah, we certainly have.
Yeah. Big up everyone. Do smash the like button. Do smash the subscribe button.
Watch the adverts.
Make sure you're watching the adverts.
Do your bit.
Yeah. Legends.
Don't buy the new shirt.
Yeah, don't buy the
You don't
new
like
shirt.
KFC? No.
No, I don't know why.
KFC trash.
Yeah, it is really bad here. Also, like the menu we have here, the menu is so different compared to the menu in UK. It's just so like bland and nasty here. Don't try it when you visit America.
It's not going to be as good as your roast dinner, but it was.
Nando's is really good. I like Nando's a lot. Nando's is quite nice.
Hi,
Ravenite. Thank you for joining.
Melina is the goat. Hang on, Melina is the goat. Oh, come on. Who's the owner of this channel?
Hi, Ravenite. Thanks for joining.
Yeah, but there's something above the goat, Steven. Like
Steven's the king of this channel.
Tell you what we're about, Melina's worse than a bloody goat.
Oh, damn.
Good evening, Retro, and thanks for joining everybody in the chat.
Big up, and Tish. How are you, mate?
Tired. I just had a 6-hour stream and I had to watch Chelsea play that shit game.
Yeah.
Brendan Rodgers, my manager, Brendan Rodgers.
He's not gonna come to Arsenal, no chance.
Like I say, his price is just added millions onto his compensation price, and why would he want? Why tell me why you would want to go? And I know this is no disrespect to Arsenal or Tottenham, but why would he want to go to you?
Oh, what? I've got to do a lot more. Oh man, come on.
Big up, Jonathan. Thanks for joining.
I run around like a headless chicken. I've put myself in hospital for this bloody club.
Sorry, Melina, I've just seen your message in the private chat.
Yeah.
I always forget the private
mischievous
chat.
Mel in the building.
Right.
Yeah, mischievous Mel. I can think of plenty of other names for her.
Nitish, what are your thoughts on Daniel Ek not, the bid not going through? Well, falling on deaf ears, so to speak.
For 2 million, they're not gonna sell even the bar counter outside the
Exactly.
Emirates. They're not
The
even
bid
gonna
was
sell
too low
that.
to begin with.
I said this, Steven, I told you this 2 million bid is a joke. They're not even gonna sell like one
It's
stand
a slap
of the
in the
Emirates.
face. Yeah.
Well, we've made another bid then.
With the, at least some of the guys are even saying they won't even hear him out till he puts 4 billion on the table. So 2 billion is like out of the question. Then it's not gonna happen.
It's chump change.
He's not
yeah.
getting 4 billion.
You know what? What did I say to you? What did I say about with the expected value?
Yeah, they want 4 million. Yeah.
The expected value of the club.
Not million, billion.
Hold on.
Yeah,
I said,
4 million.
What did I say to you about 3 weeks ago with the ESL? I said, there's no way they're going to sell these clubs because when they look at this now, they've shifted how the clubs are going to work going forward. A seed has been planted. Football will evolve. More money's going to be earned. Therefore, they're going to forecast their clubs being worth a lot more going in the next 5 or 8 years. So there's no way they're going to sell now for 3 billion when in 6 or 8 years it could be worth like 10. No chance. That's why they're not going to sell.
What's the point if he's not going to get freaking money from European football? Because we're not getting money from European football, right?
Listen,
so we're not going to get the money.
Steven,
the extra money.
Steven,
hang on, we're not getting the extra money that UEFA have promised to pay out. We're not getting it.
I just want to say 2 things. I will say it again. Daniel Ek is only using this as a free marketing PR stunt to get more users onto Spotify to enjoy the profit game in a drowning market right now. It will only boost his share prices. And the other thing is,
Nitish is right about that with the shares.
It makes him worse than Cronky, does it?
It could. It in your books, if it does, it does. In my books, it is very smart marketing. The other thing is, second thing is, if he was serious about buying Arsenal, he would have gone to at least a couple of big businessmen, put out an offer of maybe around 3 billion, which is a realistic one, and then said, okay, let's push from
here. Let's present the bid on the table.
If you start with the exact market value, the owner knowing that there will be an increment in the next few years, he's not even going to hear him out. I think in that statement he mentioned, Josh Kroenke said that we don't want the money. We don't want the money or something like that. Josh Kroenke wouldn't have said it that politely. He would have told him, take your whatever you call it, like your pennies, and go back to wherever you came from. Come back to me when you have like at least something that can at least make my eyes go wide open, and at least I think about that. Okay, I maybe want to sell it, maybe now, maybe 6 months down the line, and then you come back to me. If you're going to offer me this loose cash or loose change, I can spend this much money in the next 10 years and I can double the value of the club.
No, you can't, because then goes.
He won't, but he can.
Yeah, but he won't. So because he's rather, if he actually spent that more money in the club, Arteta wouldn't be in a job right now.
Everything has to be about Arteta.
No, but he wouldn't be in a job right now because no club in this country would accept it.
Well, let's not take the shine away from the Foxes tonight.
Would accept it? Simple as that, right?
Yeah, because this game isn't taking the shine away from the Foxes.
Yeah.
He's
dead right now. Yeah.
Boring, man.
It's dead.
But Steven, also remember one thing.
Hey, don't knock it down, Brian. He's trying to get something here. Do us a favour against West Ham.
4 to 5 days ago, that 90-minute poll came out, like the top 10 managers or 20 managers right now. Tuchel was right there in top 4. He was the 4th best manager in the world right now. Mourinho wasn't part of it because he's not employed. Now, if he loses this FA Cup final, he has to win the next 2 ones in the Premier League, and he has to win that Champions League. If he knocked out of a top 4 place and he loses the Champions League final, people who voted or
his
whoever
credibility
said
will go.
Top 4 manager goes down directly to maybe 8, 9, 10, something like that. It goes there because Antonio Conte was below him, Diego Simeone was below him, Zidane was below him, and this is all hype that is being built. People on Twitter were like, Tuchel is the best manager in the world right now, and look what can happen in a few games now.
Where's Arteta in that? Oh yeah, no, we knew it.
Again, it's not about Arteta, it's about Tuchel.
I don't care about Tuchel. I'm care about my club, and I'm sorry, right? He's nowhere near it, and that's the point. right? He should not be managing a big club.
Again, where is this about Arteta? I'm not even mentioning Arteta wasn't even on the list.
Manager. Right?
How dare you come out?
How do you come out and say, "Oh, this is football. We lose more. You lose more than you win when you're Arsenal Football Club. You're the third biggest club in the country, and you come out and say, "Oh, you win. You lose more than you win." Do you actually know about Arsenal Football Club at all? Do you really? Because you clearly don't. You clearly don't. No manager would ever say that. Not even a manager that's even Brighton or West Ham would even say that. How can any player look at that and go, "Oh, I'm going to take inspiration from that, right? I'm going to kick on and work for the manager, right? Because he's ambitious." That's not ambition. That's trying to make an excuse for how shit you've been, right? And so that just goes to a player like, really? So he's not really bothered if we lose that many games. What? Come on. No manager.
If I respond to that, it becomes again the same debate.
If you said that and you're bottom of the table, you get relegated because your players won't play for you.
Yeah, maybe we should switch back to topic on what the stream was about.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. This Scrunky thing is gonna go on for hours. It sucks because we don't know if change is actually gonna happen. But again, all we can do as fans, and even like fans from abroad, like me and Nitesh, is boycott, the merchandise, the apparel, and
don't buy the shirt.
Yeah, don't buy the new away kit. Try to protest either on social media with our voices, or like platforms online, YouTube, and stand by the fans who are actually going to the protests, and trying to get a say in for what football is all about for the fans. Chris, what's up?
A question, it's not about Leicester, it's actually about Arsenal, because I noticed Newcastle, for their first game when they can have so many fans in, haven't even sold their full allocation of COVID allowed tickets. Now,
what does that tell you?
Are Arsenal fans going to turn up, do you think, or are Arsenal fans going to boycott the game?
No way.
I think they will turn up.
They can't.
They can't. They're so pissed off, right? That I honestly feel that, like, when Arteta says, like, I'm gonna say, I'd love the fans to come back, right? We want the fans to come back. Do you really want the fans to come back? Do you really want that? No, you don't.
I think fans will still go.
If the fans did that, if the fans come back and he's like this, he'd be sacked in friggin' 2 months, because they'll see how much money they're losing in terms of ticket sales.
And the same way with
Newcastle. They did with Emery, and they'll sack him. When they saw that Frankfurt game and how empty it was, they'll sack him. Simple as that.
No, the thing with respect to that is...
Look at that, Leicester City are above us. They replaced us.
They replaced our spot. Yeah, that's true. Oh my God, Jonathan, you joker.
Oh, he's going to bring back the Vince, the Revenite, man. No, you joker. You're a joker.
Man.
Who does he support?
He supports Liverpool. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
hang
on. Says the clubs that are supposed to be like champions, and we need 90 points to catch you.
Best club in the world.
We're gonna be best Premier League team ever.
One trophy every year.
Where are you? You're not even in Champions League football, mate.
One trophy every year, and you're the best club in the world.
We should
get out of here. The best club in the world wins more than one trophy every year.
Even tried to make it out. They won the
Good
Club World
God, man.
No, they tried to make the out that the Club World Cup. Melina's gone.
Guys, as much as I absolutely love this chat, I am going to go because I've got drinks to be had and celebrations to be done.
Yes,
go
Take care, guys. Stay safe. Good luck in the Europa League to Man United.
Thank you.
Good luck to Arsenal in anything. So good luck to Arsenal in the last game of the season, whoever they're playing. Good luck, Man United in the Europa League.
Subscribe to Leicester Till I Die.
Yes,
the Best Boxes channel on YouTube.
Hang on, let him sit.
Okay. I'm going to try and remember it now. I'm pissed, aren't I? At Leicester okay, I keep forgetting I've still got this paint on. At Leicester TID on Twitter, Leicester Till I Die the group on Facebook, and Leicester Till I Die TV on YouTube. Give us a subscribe, and I'll subscribe back.
Wicked, epic. Go and do that
Thanks,
now.
guys.
Thank you.
And I'm going to get more pissed than I am now and chat with a Leicester fan. As interesting as you guys are.
Take care,
Have
Chris.
Bye.
Up, man.
Have fun.
Bye.
Yeah, weather night.
Cheers. Bye-bye.
Weather-
Bye.
I never said. Yeah, right. I bet you did. I bet you were saying it to yourself. He was saying it in the mirror. We're the best Premier League team ever. Oh my God, Clap is so amazing.
Oh, yeah, I could. But if you're going to be the best,
no. They tried to put
Go
the
ahead.
Champions League, the Premier League,
I saw that.
the Club World Cup, all in one season. I'm like, no, you did it in a year, man. No.
Wait, Britt,
No,
don't
no,
speak too
no,
soon
no.
because you guys could lose to Mr. Good Evening.
oh, I'm not. No, hold on.
No, Britt,
But
if you
I'm
lose
not
to Mr.
running.
Good Evening, you're hiding from Twitter.
You're
hiding from
yeah,
Twitter.
dude. You won't see me. You won't see
I don't know
me.
what Talkman News gonna do because I
Yeah.
need someone else.
Oh, he has a lot of stuff to do, man. He'll have to be.
He probably banned me from having any thumbnails.
He can't
Listen
leave.
to Mr. Good Evening. Well, another thing tonight with Leicester winning, it really humbled Chelsea fans, from their ego boost. I think that really
I
took
don't
control
know.
of their ego.
I don't know.
But I feel like now they're gonna say, "Oh, it's the Mickey Mouse Cup. It doesn't matter." Sort of just to bring excuses on why they lost tonight.
Mhm.
I think that's also gonna
They
be
can't-
something.
If they hadn't lost to us before that, they would have probably said it. But because
Yeah.
they lost to us as well, they are more
It's
pissed about the
humiliating.
Arsenal loss as
Yeah.
well. And
That's
now the
true.
fact that they may not finish in the top 4, and if
Yeah.
that actually happens, most of them will
Oh.
probably tear their hair out.
And the fact that we
That would
done the
be
double
brutal,
over
man,
them
yeah.
after 10 years plus, winning at their ground with a novice manager, and then them losing to Brendan Rodgers. I think they're just pissed off at the symbolic performance tonight, along with the loss from Jorginho's back heel against us. So it's just adding up to them, and I think, like Revenite's saying here, Chelsea fans were crying on most of their shows. Wow.
Yeah, I just saw some. And I just told them, I didn't tell much, but I just said that Tuchel should have played Giroud before. If he wants him to
I agree
score,
too. Why wasn't he on earlier? Yeah,
not just in this
Brother,
game,
hang on,
but in
hang
some
on,
of the
hang
other
on.
games as well. Yeah.
I agree.
Steve, hold on. So I've got a dip, mate. I've got a dip.
Oh,
I'll catch up with you a bit later, mate. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll send
Okay,
you a
Talkman,
DM. I'll send you a DM.
Yeah.
Cheers, mate.
Have
See
a
you later,
good
Britt.
evening.
Yeah.
See you later, Mel.
care.
See you later,
All right,
Natish.
take care.
Ciao.
Listen. Ciao.
Yeah, what I was thinking is that they didn't. Why did they play? They know Timo Werner's been missing chances after chances after chances. So why start him when Giroud's been more clinical? And this is the thing: if they play Timo Werner, or they don't play Kai Havertz as a false 9,
They have to.
in the Champions League final, they'll do the same thing. They'll miss chances, and there you go.
I think the reasoning
But they
tonight,
have to.
with Giroud not starting, could be like UCL rotation, is what most people were saying.
No,
he shouldn't be doing
he
it in the
hasn't played him at
final.
all.
You have to.
No, it's because he doesn't want to play players that are leaving the club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Today he played Ziyech just to see whether I can start this guy in the Champions League final,
Yeah, in
and
the
the answer
final.
was a
You're
big
right.
no. And the
Yeah.
answer was a big no. He
Yeah.
can't.
He tested that lineup today before the UCL final. That's right.
The
Why
main
did you
thing
do that
is
in the Premier
the main problem is he should have played Giroud against Fulham, and where he played Werner and Havertz both together, and that was a very
They
bad call.
bottled
He's
it.
had
Yeah.
out of the last 7 games, 6 have been very big games apart from Fulham, and they have been playing high intensity football for the last 7 games. I mean, minus the Fulham one. So the thing is, he should have played him in that Fulham game where he got a chance to probably take it a bit easy, or against us where they were anyways trying and experiment a few things. He didn't play him in either of those, and eventually now he wants him to come on in the last 10 minutes and score for Chelsea when they're
He
trailing.
can't do anything. Yeah.
It's not going to happen. He tried to bring him on in the Arsenal game as well.
The
towards
tactics
the
were
end.
too late.
It's too late. It's
What
not
a
going to
bad
happen.
pass.
Revenite
God.
says playing Werner instead of Havertz and Alonso instead of Chilwell. Reece James at center back was a madness. Tuchel overcomplicated it. Yeah, that's the thing. Even in our game.
Yeah, but
so he
they have to play with
overanalyzed our
money,
game
though.
and tried to test, a new lineup, and it didn't work. But I agree with Nitish that Giroud should have started the earlier games, especially the Fulham one. But you know what? Tuchel doesn't rate him because he's leaving.
True, he is a brilliant player. Man.
We got rid of him. We got rid of him.
I think it's because he rates him because he's seen him. He rates him because he played him in the Champions League against Atletico Madrid. I just think once he announced he was leaving the club, he was like, well, I need to play players that are going to be playing for me next season if I'm going to be good next season. So that's why he dropped him.
No, but you can play those. You can play those players in preseason. Why do you need to start changing things now itself? If you lose the Champions League, you've already lost the FA Cup.
Yeah.
Even if he gets,
is there a goal? No way.
No,
he missed it.
He missed it by
barely.
If he only gets top 4, right? I think even if he didn't get top 4, even he's still get next season to prove himself.
Oh,
right?
definitely.
So that's why he's done it
Christmas.
because he knows next season he's not going to get the opportunity.
And also one of the things is, if suppose he lets Giroud go and Tammy also is leaving, he can always sign an additional striker in the summer. So that shouldn't have been the reason not to play him. When you know that your forwards like Havertz and Werner can't finish even if they get open goals. Okay, well, almost they can. If you remember that headed goal that he scored against Real Madrid, he had already missed one such free headed goal in front of an open goal. So luckily he scored that one. And that was good enough after getting a shouting from Thiago Silva's wife, and he managed to score that goal. But the thing is, when you know that your main players don't have the confidence to score, and Giroud does not lack confidence in big games. He's done it in the Europa League final. He's done it in the Champions League against Atletico Madrid. He didn't even maybe intend to score, I think, one of those goals against Atletico Madrid. But eventually he was just in the right place and did the right thing and managed to score.
Danny Welbeck.
Wow, Brighton.
Welbeck.
Wow, Danny Welbeck, one of our own.
Oh,
wow.
what a ball through, too.
Wow.
Nice little chip, too.
Graham Potter's done it again.
Man.
He gets a proper striker. They'll take that team places. I'm telling you.
Wow, Danny Welbeck.
Get it, man.
That team needs a striker. Half their squad's out as well. West Ham have got a full strength side out there.
Brighton don't even have Dunk. So
Dunk's out.
Lamptey, they've got half a squad out there, and yet
wow, Antonio's not doing anything. Friggin' my FPL's in the mud.
Trash.
Same here.
Antonio's had nice runs.
Yeah, exactly. I got Antonio in this game week too. Frig.
Yeah, same here. No, but the thing is, they've not won a single Premier League game without Louis
Jonathan has him in his FPL.
Yeah, they've never ever won a Premier League game without Louis Dunk. Today could be the first game that they win without Louis Dunk in their team. First ever Premier League game.
Wow.
So let's see whether that actually happens or not.
I'm surprised Lingard's not doing anything too.
Welbeck
and they have Declan Rice back too. Yeah, he has Welbeck. He's so lucky.
They are so well organized at the back.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Like, they are hard to break down. Don't forget,
guys, on the F1 side, you can still
Monaco.
On the F1 side, you have the Fantasy League for SFeatleyTV. You can do your Fantasy F1 League, which is basically like FPL, but it's for the Formula 1. So you can join our league, and the links are in any video, any F1 video. There are the links are in there. So go and do that, or you can find one on our community page as one of the.
We'll start one for the channel next season, right?
We're starting an FPL one for next season.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't worry, we'll do that. Don't worry.
That'll be fun.
So Brighton are now doing Leicester a favor too. Wow. Looks like Nitin is at it too. So all Chelsea fans, I think, like what Nitish said, they're more upset about losing to Arsenal than this loss. just because of like the rivalries. Lucas says we need to sign Lewis Dunk or Mings. That's not going to happen. I do not see that happening. There is no way
Dunk,
they're going to come to Arsenal.
We can sign Dunk.
Mings is not going to come to Arsenal. No way.
Mings
don't
unless
overrate
some other
Mings?
club wants. No, not really. He can play.
He has
He's better than our defenders.
Benrahma goal!
Okay.
Benrahma's first goal!
Who got the
Oh my
assist?
god! He's my favorite player from West Ham.
Who got the assist? But
wow,
Oh
he got
my
his
God, what
first
goal.
Premier League.
Benrahma.
My husband.
your husband.
He's my footballer crush.
Like, that's a
He's my
strike and a
footballer
half.
Blame
crush.
yourself.
Oh god.
Yeah, man.
What's that going to be? From which country is he? I don't remember. The Sri
He's
Lankan
from
English wedding.
Algeria. He's from Algeria.
Algerian. The Sri Lankan Algerian wedding.
Yes,
What
he
a
got his first
strike.
Premier League goal.
Wow.
Did anyone get an assist?
It doesn't say who got the assist, so I don't know.
Luca.
Wow, what a quick
I don't know if they'll give
equalizer.
anybody assists for
Luca,
that.
stop. Luca.
What
that's
a
not
banger.
That's not for you to tell everyone. Right?
Wait, what happened? Sorry,
No,
I'm
he-
still.
He just was
No,
joking.
Luca,
Oh,
Luca,
stop.
Luca. That's not for you to tell. Right?
Don't spill all the secrets.
Yeah, Luca, that's not you to tell. That's for her to spill.
Wow, what a banger. Yeah, nobody got the assist. There was no assist, Nitish. They're saying foreigners, but on official FPL it says nobody. So,
They
wow,
were
Yeah.
updated.
he's gonna be celebrating tonight.
Yeah, I think Jesse Lingard's face is over. Form is over. His time
Yeah,
is over
his
now.
form is done. Yeah.
Luca is
Yes,
Graham
yes,
Potter
yes.
out now. That didn't last long.
I liked him a lot when he played for Brentford. He was really good at Brentford, and then when he signed with West Ham, I think the backstory to him is when he signed for West Ham, it was when he lost his father. His father passed away from illness, and that was the same time he signed for West Ham. And you know, someone's first Premier League goal, I think that's a massive hype for them. That's a good moment for him.
And he failed his medical. They signed him on loan. Then it became
Oh,
a permanent
handball. They're
transfer.
saying handball call by West Ham. VAR giving a check. I'm not watching the game. I don't have it on, but
Looks like the
Yeah,
check-
Brighton. I said this. Brighton hasn't won a single game in the Premier League without Lewis Dunk. So if this is
Yeah.
a goal, it's 1-1.
No, the goal stood.
it's
the
given.
handball,
It's given. Handball's ruled out. It's no
Yeah.
handball. But
Let's say we
VAR
had a
check complete,
penalty.
no handball. So I hopefully it's a West Ham penalty, and we get some points if Jesse Lingard takes it. But just Declan
No,
Rice
Antonio
might take it.
will take it, right? Antonio takes it.
I hope
Penalties.
so. Antonio's on penalty duty, so I have him in my FPL. Hope for the best. We should
Same
do
here.
a F1 FPL too, Steven.
Do we have one?
You already made it for this season?
Yeah, if you go.
Okay.
Yeah, if you go.
I'll join
on-
that.
Yeah, if you go on any of latest video on F1, it's in
Description?
the
Okay, I'll check it out.
Yeah, if
I'd
you
say
need
it's
anyone to
late.
finish last, I'll join as well.
Yeah,
No,
join it,
but
man.
Mrs. You're actually doing well in your paid league.
I don't watch F1. That is what I'm saying. No, in that sense.
Oh yeah, F1's nice. What other sports?
Hey
do you
guys, I gotta go.
Yeah,
Big
nice
up, man.
to have you, Britt. Thank
Big
you
up.
so much for joining. Plug
Thank
your
you.
Twitch,
It was-
bro.
it was
Plug
big.
your Twitch. Plug your Twitch.
Brit 1502. Like
Yes.
everything you
Yes.
can find me, Brit 1502. Don't buy the shirts. Don't buy the
Don't
new
buy
shirts,
shirts.
everybody. Stop
Big ups.
it.
Big up,
Whatever
mate.
sponsors your club, thank you, Steven. Stop buying their crap.
Yes.
Stop buying it. Hit them. You'll hit their pocketbook. Send the stocks down. The owners aren't here for depleted stocks. Sponsors aren't going to throw in for depleted stocks. They don't care about results. They care about revenue. They care
He's
about
had to go,
revenue.
mate.
Hit their
Go.
pocketbook, and they're out.
Yeah.
It'll happen.
Yeah.
But thank you. Appreciate it, everybody.
Thank
in
you
the
for
chat.
joining, Britt, and thanks for your
Thank you.
time.
Hey, thank you, Mel. Everybody have a cracking rest of your day, and I'm pretty sure we'll see each other on the circuits, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
See you on the
Later.
other side.
Cheers,
care.
y'all.
See ya.
How did your
So-
stream go, Nitish? I saw a bit of it in the beginning, when you were talking on your own before people joined. Hopefully it went well. 6 hours is a lot, streeniest.
Yeah, we spoke about FPL. Then we went into my captain was Danny Ings, which was a big fail.
Oh,
1 point, 58
yeah.
minutes, no goals, nothing. But I had Che Adams and Ward-Prowse as well. So then
Okay,
we went into
you got Ward-Prowse then. That's good.
preview of the FA Cup final, then the FA Cup final watch along, and the review. And in between, Ryan was giving all the Cardiff City news that he had accumulated.
Okay. And they're under McCarthy now too. They got new management. Hopefully they can improve, but I remember Ryan saying it's worse than watching Arsenal play sometimes, most of the time. Ryan's a really good kid. Although he's young, he knows his football, and big up to you for giving him a platform, because his channel's small. A lot of people underestimate his football knowledge, but for you giving a platform for him, that's really nice. And it's the same thing on this channel. Anybody can. Oh, it's 1-1
I just
full
have to
time.
be a bit careful because obviously the age. That's all.
Yeah,
So
I think
just
he
Nitish
doesn't-
also asked that.
He
He doesn't
doesn't
put the
switch on
camera
his
on.
camera.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you still have to ask just in case.
He's 10.
Yeah.
He's 10. So
Yeah, that's why I have to
his
ask.
dad also came on in the last video.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
that's
why
true.
I asked. Check his. Always ask to ask his parents first.
Yeah, his dad was happy, and he said that he loves the channel, and so what more do I ask? he was like, I want to be on the entire stream. I can go on for 10 hours, 12 hours. So I told him, let's see, once the monetization starts, we'll do 12-hour streams, then you jump on.
Yeah, or like
He's
the
a-
charity stream that you were talking about too would be nice, Nitish.
It's full time.
Yeah, it's
Yep.
full time. My FPL's blanked. Oh my god.
Louis
I don't
Dunk's
even want to
record.
look at it.
Louis Dunk's perfect record is still maintained. They
Yeah,
don't win a
that's true.
Premier League
They
game
didn't
without
win.
him.
Yeah. I'm only on 10 points. Oh my god. Wow.
I just want to say one thing to the people who told me on Twitter, David Luiz is better than Louis Dunk. You need to just
Oh
go
my
and
god.
look back.
They're
You
so
need to
deluded.
go and it was Arsenal fans, so I don't want
Wow.
to get into it. But they said David Luiz is better than Louis Dunk. You need to look what he does for Brighton. I know he may not be like a world changer this season, but last season he was one of the best, and we should probably get him as well as a centre back.
So Jay Lings and Antonio officially blanked us. This FPL game week isn't going well. I started off with a banger for triple game week, and now hurting my rank. I don't even want to check my rank right now.
Yeah, Ings is wasted. Antonio is wasted. I have Jota, Zaha, and Regulon and Loris left. So 4
Oh, you
and
should have
Salah.
got most. Oh, you have Salah. Okay. I'm
Yeah,
surprised
Salah.
you didn't captain Salah.
No, I captained Ings versus Fulham, but
Wow, backfired.
didn't work. Yep.
Yeah.
John took a -8. I took a -16.
Yeah, John's lucky. He's doing better than me right now. But if I talk about my FPL to him, he gets so salty. It's like a big competition for us.
Steven, why don't you join FPL next season?
He is going
I'm playing
to.
something. Set up my league.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
could work. You need to like set up probably a group chat or something, and then invite everyone and keep adding.
It's
Got
quite
a
fun and
community-
stressful
got a
at the
community
same
one.
time.
I think it's stressful because there is money involved. If it was free, I
Yeah.
don't think it would
The
stress
mini
you out.
leagues, there's money in it, and just the other ones with like family and friends, it's mostly bragging rights. I'm gonna do one with my family, but right now I just have one with friends, and it's mostly like bragging rights. But this season's been a nightmare.
It's a nightmare if you're at it out, not if you're working with.
Oh my God, no! Oh, here we go again. Here we go again, Nitish.
No, but did you guys enjoy the Chelsea loss more because of what happened today?
Not really.
No. You mean like with the Daniel Ek news? Well, that was kind of obvious, Nitish, that bid was too low to begin with. Oh, Benrahma got 2 bonus points. Wow.
Doesn't mean it's
and
over now.
3 bonus points for Danny Welbeck. Oh, friggin' Jonathan, so lucky.
No, in that sense, what I mean to say is like a lot of Chelsea fans are today ranting and blaming that because of Arsenal, we lost our momentum and we lost that game and stuff. And Arteta spoiled our party or whatever they want to say. So a lot of fans have actually said this, that they are pissed that Arsenal messed things up for them. So that is why I was saying. So that win more sweeter today because they also lost the FA Cup now, and now their league top 4 finish is also a struggle, which I was telling some of the guys
their
it could
top 4
happen.
is a struggle. Yeah. You know what?
Yeah.
Leicester can nick top 4.
They have an advantage right now, and with that FA Cup win today, if these guys don't show up, I think major difference will be on Tuesday is that Kepa will be out and Mendy will be playing.
Yeah, Mendy will be in goal. You're right.
Maybe Chilwell will also start.
I think he will, but I don't see them resting Chilwell again. So,
No.
Chilwell got so many trolls today because he came
abuse.
on, was booed. No, he was booed.
Yeah,
he scored.
I heard that.
He celebrated against his old club. Then the goal was cancelled out.
Yeah.
He got so trolled today.
VAR.
So badly trolled, Chilwell.
But at the end of the day, it was deserved for an owner who genuinely cares about our club. And imagine us, having an owner who genuinely cares about our club. That's been a long time since. But top 4 hopes for Liverpool are still on. After that United win, and if Chelsea bottle it again, they might not see a top 4 spot.
Yeah, Liverpool has to win 3, Chelsea has to win 2.
Yeah.
Leicester has to win at least 1 and maybe draw 1. So, but the best thing is Chelsea and Leicester play each other next.
They play each other next, in the week. That's going to be a good game.
Yeah, but we know that Liverpool has dropped points this season to small teams also.
Yeah, that's their drawback is they've bottled it to smaller teams. I
know Steven may not agree that to one thing that I will say.
So much. Fuck.
Steven will never agree to one thing that I will say right now, but I think it is kind of true. Our problem is similar to Liverpool. We have performed against bigger teams, but we have dropped points to smaller ones. So Liverpool has done that same thing this season.
No.
Yes, they have. They've lost. They have lost the game to Fulham, if I'm not wrong.
They did.
Or
drawn.
Yeah. And drawn with teams like Burnley and lost some silly games.
They lost 1-0 to Fulham.
That's a very narrow way to say it because we're not seeing the bigger picture, which is that Liverpool can get out of their situation. We can't, because we've got no assets to sell. We've got barely anything. So we've got so much dead wood to clear out that's not worth anything, right? And most of it is on 1-year contracts, so we can't even get big money for them, right? The squad's so imbalanced, and it's.
But I think that's going to take a couple of years to fix at this point.
Whereas Liverpool, they can do it in one transfer window. We can't do it, right? And with an owner that doesn't care, we could never do it. So, because by the time he fixes one part, where spreading the way he does, another part becomes a problem. And it's a never-ending cycle. Right? You saw out the attack, and then the defense goes quite pear-shaped. So the defense, and the attack goes pear-shaped. So
yeah, but the thing is, it's not. We don't have to fix the entire squad in one window. We have to get it good enough to finish in a top 6 first, then top 4, and then probably go upward more upwards.
We're not doing that because we need to because you're thinking we need to buy about 3 or 4 players, but I'm sorry, when you've got the likes of Leicester, even Leicester, right? They'll all spend more than us. They will not. They're always improving even more than we are. So for me, that we need to do even double. We need to do the sort of thing that Chelsea
No,
did in the last
I'll tell
window,
you one thing.
because we're so far behind. We need that sort of money to even just catch back up, and even then they'll improve. So we'll still be a little bit behind them. So we're not they we're never going to spend the money that's going to get them to compete at the same time.
I will just disagree with you on one thing there. Leicester's downfall has almost started. I'll tell you why. Because Jamie Vardy is done. His career is almost done now. Look at the 20 odd games he's not or barely scored a goal in. So he was one of their biggest assets and biggest game changers. Now with him not scoring, unless they have enough money to get in like a player who will suddenly come in and just start firing, their main striker is gone. He will be there part of the squad, but his overall, you can say, the kind of play that he had and the kind of pace that he had is slowly fading away. And I don't think he will last more than maybe the next season. The next season could be his last. If he may, I mean to say, he has 2 years on his contract left, but next season could be when he'll be starting. But slowly towards the end of the season, he'll be probably a bench player and maybe a backup. So with Jamie Vardy deteriorating with respect to his play, they will have problems, and they don't spend that kind of big money, unless they are able to find a really good striker, which they can. I'm not denying it, but their major problems will start. Also, Johnny Evans, who's one of their better defenders right now, he is having his injury problems now. So that his age is also catching up with him.
Injury prone too.
Yeah, and you need to remember one more thing. A lot of clubs in England right now want a keeper. So Schmeichel could be a target for quite a few clubs, including Manchester United, if they decide to let go of Henderson. So if 2 or 3 players are taken out of that Leicester team, like as I said, Vardy, maybe say Johnny Evans, and to add to that, maybe a Schmeichel, their team could go down as well. So top 6 is not going to be that difficult, but we have to still win our games. And I think next season we can compete for the top 6 if our window is decent or good.
Depending on our transfer window, right?
Yeah. Everything depends on the window. It depends on the window. How many players
and this is the biggest transfer window, of all. Always the summer transfer window is often the biggest one.
It always is.
But let's see what happens this summer. Are we actually going to make, cash injections and, bring players who are quality, or bring players who we haven't even heard of or seen their style of play? Nitish, would you take Joe Willock back at Arsenal? Yes or no?
No, I don't want him. He can't.
You think he'll be ruined under the style of play we have now?
Not just that, he's not got that big club mentality. He's better at a Newcastle. And if they pay us 30-35 million, I think Arsenal has asked for 35 million for him.
30, it was 35, yeah.
Yeah, so I would take the 35 million. We are targeting Bissouma.
Yeah, Bissouma is what we've been linked with. Well, we were linked with Bissouma and Max Aarons, but let's see if it's just paper talk or if it's actually going to go somewhere.
Yeah, we should go for Bissouma, Buendia, or Odegaard. If Odegaard is coming back again on a loan, I don't mind. Take him. Take Bissouma and Buendia. I think our midfield is sorted, and we are retaining. Probably we will retain Lacazette. So if we sell our players, then I would go for what's his name, Edward from Celtic. Unless some other club signs him, that is a different thing. Then there is Ivan Toney. We can go for a striker as well, who will be our second or third choice striker, but he will be there playing for us. And then we focus on the defense. If Leno goes, then we have to probably promote Matt Ryan and try to go for another keeper. If Leno doesn't go, then okay, Leno is going to be there and Matt Ryan is going to be there. With respect to defenders, Kolasinac must go. Need a backup left back unless Cedric is going to play. Saliba will be coming in. Another centre back is in. Right back, we have Chambers there. We should probably go for Max Aarons. So Chambers, Max Aarons can interchange. And if we have any money left after our sales, we need to sell at least 5 players. As I said, 20 million each, 100 million. Yeah. If we have any money left,
we need to get rid of the rest of the dead wood we have. Considering that, Guendouzi coming back on loan, Joe Willock, Ainsley.
No, Ainsley will go. Ainsley is done. Ainsley's done.
It's done.
He won't go to West Brom because they're relegated. Willock's mostly future will be Newcastle. The only thing that I'm saying is that if we get a good deal from Newcastle for Saint Maximin and for Willock, take that deal.
You would take Saint Maximin? Yeah. But I
Why
don't
not?
think he would.
Would you?
I don't think he'll come to Arsenal. I can't see that happening.
No, the
Charlie's
player
comment
would.
is really
Go
disgusting.
ahead.
This comment was on Twitter. I don't know if you saw this, Nitesh and Steven, but this
Yeah,
is
I saw.
really
I saw.
disgraceful.
Let's have a look. Where is it?
Adam put it out. They are
Send the link.
trolling the dead owner of Leicester
Yeah.
on Twitter.
Send the link.
I'll send it to you on Twitter. Hold on.
That is disgraceful and disgusting.
Just
Somebody
send the link,
passed
okay?
away in a helicopter accident.
Yeah, they
Their
were
previous
trolling.
owner.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they were trolling that this guy can't even fly a
Have you sent the
helicopter or
link yet?
something.
Yeah.
No, hold on 1 second.
That's disgraceful. They can't accept the defeat. So instead they want to, disgraceful comments like this. It's unacceptable.
Them people don't deserve to live.
That shows how petty they are, and
Gone.
that's not what you do.
Absolutely gone.
Someone passed away in a tragic accident. That's not how you that's not
You want
that's
me to
not
send
right.
it in the group? You want me to send it in the group?
Send it in the group.
Okay, I just sent it in the group. They have been already accused of being racist, so this is nothing new. They were racist on trains and doing whatever they wanted to do. So this is nothing. This is just
These
expected in a
fans
way.
that can't accept that they were beaten by a better side, except that they lost the FA Cup final.
I wouldn't read it out loud, Stephen. Just I'm not sure if it's.
No, he's just typing a message. He's just saying that they can't accept an FA Cup loss.
Yeah.
He's not reading their comments.
Okay, sorry.
Deserve.
Arsenal need Basuma and Max Aarons. Yeah, I really hope we get Max Aarons. He's a quality player. I wouldn't take Odegaard, Nitish. I think Emil Smith-Rowe is better than Odegaard. Odegaard, for me, it seems like a hype signing. He is a good player. I'm not going to deny that, but I think he's an overhyped signing. I would rather we get, we keep Emil Smith-Rowe, the way he is now. I think Emil Smith-Rowe has proven a lot more potential on the pitch and shown a lot of ambition on that pitch. I really think Basuma and Max Aarons are our main targets and what we should go for. I don't think we're linked with Lamptey anymore. Before we were linked with Lamptey, but it looks like Lamptey, the talks with Lamptey are not happening anymore. Now the talks are happening with Aaron Ramsey coming back at the club. And I know you've done this debate in the summertime, so it makes me laugh now just thinking about it. Last summer, you done the Aaron Ramsey debate. That's a big question because I know his price tag is going to be really high. And will he even make it? Will he even make it on the starting? Will he come back to Arsenal is another question to ask.
Yeah, we should take Odegaard and Ramsey, even if either one of them is coming on loan. You need to understand, though, Ramsey is always injury prone. Odegaard has a future, and he is like Norway's captain. So I think he has potential. We should not look at the fact that he's not doing great in the last few games, because the thing is that last few games, a lot of players have looked demotivated as well, because there's nothing really big to play for now. If it was like we were in the FA Cup, in the Europa League final, then there could have been more things that could have been looked at. And 1 second. Yeah. So what I'm saying is, if there were more things, or like a cup final for us to play, or if we were like doing great with respect to, we were going to finish in the top 4 or something, like situation like maybe Leicester, Chelsea, and all these guys. So then we would have probably said that, okay, he's not playing now. But at the end of the day, we know that this guy has performed when we needed him to. So that is the thing now. Eventually, but we can see what quality he has, and taking him back on loan is not going to be a big thing. I think we should take him on loan. If we get Ramsey on loan, don't mind. But the thing is, Ramsey we cannot sign because he is always injury prone, and if we sign him, he'll be probably
was very
wasting.
Injury prone when he was with us to begin with. Yeah, that's
not
a good point.
Not just with us. With us, he had a great season before he left. For Juventus, he's not played at all because he's injured.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so at the end of the day, so we don't need him. We shouldn't be taking him on a permanent deal. We should take him and Odegaard both on loan. Odegaard, if he performs well next season, we should give him a season like Dani Ceballos. If he doesn't, bye. We don't need you. But at least he can be our squad player with Emil Smith-Rowe's development. Whenever we need to rotate, we can get him in. If we are going to sign the likes of maybe a Buendia, then maybe we don't need Odegaard, because then if we have Buendia, then I think that does.
He's useless.
He's not useless. He's played decent since the time he's come. And again, I said on another loan deal.
No, he's not good. He's not good enough. It's twice they've sent as a player that's not good enough. I'm sorry.
No, he's way better than Dani Ceballos. His ceiling is way higher than Dani Ceballos.
But he's not better than Smith Rowe. I'm sorry.
No, no one is saying Smith. He will replace Smith Rowe. He will either play along with Smith Rowe.
I'd rather get someone else that can.
He will either play along.
We need someone else. We need someone else that can go in front of Smith Rowe so he can learn off him. That's what we need.
So no, we may not have enough money. We may not have. And Buendia, if we get Buendia, then we have a bigger problem, because Buendia will challenge for the first team football ahead of Smith Rowe.
Well, you said we had plenty of money.
I am not saying that. I am saying that if he comes in, he will challenge ahead of Smith Rowe for first team football. Buendia won't come to.
I want someone in front of Smith Rowe to learn off. He needs someone to learn off, to learn his trade. He's still learning.
So which player is that? Who is going to teach him? Like,
I think, look, even if you took Ramsey back on one, I'd take Ramsey back. Right? He's been playing well. He's been injury free. So
yeah, so that is what I said. No, he's not injury free. He's injury prone. He's wasted most of his Juventus season injured.
Buendia is a good shout. Absolutely brilliant shout for me.
Yeah, but then the problem is probably
Ramsey who are we going to get rid of for that?
No, not that. The problem is that he will get pushed. He will. Who's unknown? Coutinho. No, Coutinho.
I don't think we will get him.
10 million. 10 million. Yeah. 10 million.
We were linked with him in the January transfer window, but that never happened.
We could get him in. We could do it as a loan. If we had any ambition, we could do it as a loan.
No, they will want 10 million for a season of Coutinho at Arsenal.
Good. Do it.
That's not worth it. Not worth it. We could get 5 players on loan instead of getting a Coutinho. We would still probably get more out of them. 10 million is too much for a guy who's not been in the Premier League for quite some time and isn't even regularly starting for Barca.
Players, I'm not taking team names in this. Just based off online abuse.
Yeah, the Jonathan comment I just want to read out is they're insignificant, so they have to say outrageous stuff like this to stay relevant. Sad losers. It's really upsetting, you know.
Guys, I missed some of the comments. I'm gonna
those kind of comments.
Oh God. No.
But good night, River Knight. Thank you for joining.
Thanks, River Knight. Tell me what I've got to do to be like to get like the GOAT. Tell me what I've got to do to get some simping, right? And
you need. I'll tell you. You need to be horny. You'll become a goat.
I'm not getting there.
No, we've been friends for over a year. A year now. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Whether or not there's whatever. I want the bar Gavron and Sancho. Stop it. Be realistic, for God's sake.
But what's his price now? 80 million? 70, 80 million?
It's 80 million right now, as it stands.
Luca, why have you got, man, honestly, he's better than what we've got. So what's your problem?
No, but he's not worth that 10 million loan deal. 1 year, 10 million is too much. No, not 10 million.
He is.
Just add another 10 and you can probably buy a Bissouma or 15, 20 more.
Well, yeah, but unfortunately Arsenal don't do that, so
you think Arsenal will spend 10 million on a player's loan when they already rejected that offer last season?
They won't even spend any money like on anything else. But anyway, Mesmel went to Palace and Chelsea there.
Oh, I went to Palace today and Chelsea.
Yeah, we're gonna wrap it up there, guys. Thanks for everyone that's tuned in. Thanks again, Miss Mel, for donating to the charity. As I said, everyone should know now that it's all monetized and done. That's why I was only letting people know at the beginning, and asking if they could donate via that way, because no one knows that it's been managed yet, but now everyone does, so it's all good. Yeah, we're going to come back tomorrow, where we've got Tottenham versus Wolves, and we've got the Daniel takeover bid, a massive Arsenal debate about the bid and what goes on from there. Hopefully we get a response from Daniel Eek saying he will increase the offer, but we'll wait and see. Then till then, everyone stay safe, stay well, and make sure you hit that like button.
And check out Beyond the Post as well. He's on the road to monetization as well.
Go and check
Thank
out
you.
Miss Mel's channel. How far are you from Watch Hours?
Who, me?
Myself?
No.
Me or Nitish?
You, Mel.
Oh no, I am nowhere near it. I am like at 80 watch hours, so I only do it for fun, and I don't do a lot of streams, only here and there. But Nitish is really, really close. Hoping for all the best, Nitish. I know how hard you've been working on that. Hopefully it goes well for you. I can't wait to donate to your first super chat.
Yeah, definitely. Big up Steven and everyone on the panel. Big up Alan. Yeah, like I said, I'll definitely put a super chat when you get it. But until then, everyone stay safe, stay well, and we will see you later. Take care. Bye bye.
Come on, Chelsea, lose the.